Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the mega watch along, the final day of the Premier League. Five teams competing for the Champions League spot. It's going to be massive, guys. It's going to be absolutely massive. We have a few people watching now. So, yeah, no problem, Krishanu. I think you've been traveling today. You can't join the stream. That's okay. Also, guys, I have pinned my Discord server link on the chat. If anyone wants to join, please do click the link. The community is growing, and it will be absolutely fantastic to have you here. We are welcoming fans from all different clubs. We have massive games today. Um, exactly. Hi, Keshav. Thanks for joining. Let's do it one last time. Then we go on a break. There's no break in football, man. I mean, once the season is done, the transfer market is absolutely alive, and we have I mean based on today's lineup, we're gonna see some massive news. I think everyone has already got them. I think Garnacho might just leave Man United. Breaking news: Alejandro Garnacho has been dropped from the squad. Even Onana is not there, he's on the bench. This is coming from many sources at this point, that Garnacho will be sold. And I think today it's the final nail on the coffin. I mean, he just played 20 minutes in the Europa League final, and he just went all out on the interview. But today Amorim has dropped Garnacho, I think, from the squad itself. So I think he's done. अब हम खेलने जाएंगे football. Absolutely. Do whatever you want, man. Whatever makes you happy. Absolutely. This is a breaking news, guys. Garnacho has been dropped from the squad. It's in the lineup. So I think what we can do is go straight to today's context. Massive game. Uh, so for the first game, right? Fulham versus Manchester City. It's absolutely crystal clear. Man City have to win this game, because if they don't, then they might have a situation where they'll be tied with many points with many teams at this point. So if Man City loses today, right, and if Nottingham wins, obviously Nottingham is not going to make it past Man City. Uh, Based on goal difference, Man City have a superior goal difference. Now, if they lose, they will be on 68 points. But what will happen is, I think for Man City, the um, the situation is much better. If they lose and Newcastle wins and Chelsea win and Aston Villa win, then they lose out. Then they lose out on that fifth spot. It's a must win. I mean, a draw should be fine for Man City at this point. So the risks are less, but Fulham at home can be absolutely dangerous. Uh, it's a huge game for all teams here. So Newcastle is playing Everton. Newcastle playing Everton is something that's a huge day for not only for Newcastle fans, for Eddie Howe as well. Look at Eddie Howe, how he has done. He has done at Newcastle. Absolutely massive transformation, I would say. Stabilized Newcastle. Newcastle always used to be like a club that used to languish in the mid-table, there and thereabouts, but never made it. They won their first trophy in 67 or 70 years in the Carabao Cup, and now on course to be in the Champions League spots with a fantastic run of form recently. I mean, the last 5 games have been a bit mixed bag, but before the last 5 games, I mean, they were absolutely fantastic with Isaac, Barnes, and Murphy, and Bruno Guimaraes, and Luis Hall and Livramento. Absolutely fantastic season for Newcastle. I think at least not UCL, but they definitely deserve European football, and they're right up there for the European spots. We have 4 people watching. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining the stream. We're talking about the last day of the Premier League. It's a massive, massive game, massive day. Man United is playing at home to Aston Villa. Now for Aston Villa. Now the thing is, it's it's do or die right now. I think a draw won't suffice. I think a draw might just put them on a Europa League place. But I think the way United have been playing this season, they aren't able to score, not able to score even one goal, right? Not making any inroads into the Aston Villa defense. For me, this is a no-brainer game. I think Aston Villa, if they keep the basics right, if they do what they have been doing, I think it's going to be a convincing win for both of them. Now, this is the game. This is the game of the day, because not only it's massive for Nottingham Forest, they came from um, a relegation battle now into the conversation of Champions League qualification. This is just absolutely massive for the club, for Nuno, for the owners. I know last few weeks there was a spat with the owner and the Nuno Espirito Santo, but that was only for the injury of Taoi Avoni, who really suffered a bad injury and a surgery. He was in an induced coma while he was being treated. We have some comments here. I'm going to take some comments. Aaj Sabjito accepts Chelsea and new FC. Rex is here. Hi Rex. Thanks for joining. Um, and this is massive, right? So and no one gave Nottingham Forest the chance to be there in the conversation. I think a lot of people thought that they might get relegated this season, but Nuno Espirito Santo has absolutely turned it around. I think they signed some really smart players like Murillo. Like they have Murillo and Milankovic, at least in the first half of the season, have been absolutely fantastic. But the way he has used Chris Wood, Elanga, and Morgan Gibbs White in that fast transition counter-attack game has been absolutely a treat to watch. I think their midfield three of Anderson, Dominguez. Now today Sangare is playing. Uh, they have been they have been absolutely fantastic. Even the club captain Ryan Yates has been absolutely fantastic in this season. Massive game, but Chelsea, fair enough. They've had a decent season. I think they had a fantastic start. Obviously, Cole Palmer had a brilliant first half of the season, but he died off. His form died off. I think he's slowly coming back. Chelsea lost form. Chelsea lost a lot of games, and then suddenly they are on a nice winning run at this point. Had they have won like 4 games from the last 5, and they are on 5th place. I think so. 3 teams are tied on 5th place right now: Newcastle, Chelsea, and Aston Villa. I think everyone needs to win. The fate is on their hands. Speaking about Chelsea, if any Chelsea fans are there in the chat, one of the major reasons why they have done really well this season, I would say, is because of Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez, now the captain of the, was leading when Reece James was off due to injury. But I think the surge in form when Reece James has come back to the squad, and um, and how Enzo has led the squad has been absolutely brilliant. I think he's controlled the tempo of the game. He has a lot of assists this season as well. Has been providing goals, crucial goals when needed. I think he has finally settled in Chelsea. That I would definitely like to say. But a massive game. Now the thing is, if Chelsea, even if Chelsea lose, uh, they might fall down into like the seventh place. But the thing is, if they win the Conference League, they might just secure a Europa League spot. So, but obviously for Chelsea, the main goal was the Champions League. Um, there is something that is interesting now. If Chelsea uh, loses today, right, and also loses the Conference League final, then we have an opportunity for either Brighton or Brentford. And Brighton and Brentford, they're both playing their own games. Brentford are playing away at Wolves, and Brighton are playing away at Tottenham, who are on absolute high after winning the Europa League on the final day. Huge games today, absolutely massive games. But this one also is just one of the games of the season. Newcastle versus Everton. What a season! What a season! And I'm gonna show you guys something. Um, while I'm gonna show some real good stats this season. Uh, around so Ollie Watkins. Now it's a massive game for Aston Villa as well, and one of the most consistent performers this season in the Premier League over the past few years for a striker has been Ollie Watkins. I mean, look at the stat. He has scored and assisted a total of 77 goals and assists in the last three Premier League seasons. These are good numbers. These are fantastic numbers, and something that everyone needs to realize that why he's highly valued in the market. And when some clubs say and some fans say that I do not want him in my club, I mean, look, try to question yourself in the squad that does he come and improve your squad already? Like for us, at least Man United, I would take Ollie Watkins any day. Like the way Hoyland has been performing and Zirkzee not being the out and out striker, why not? Ollie Watkins should be in the conversation. He is in the conversation. He is gonna be bid a fair amount this season. 77 goals and assists in the last three Premier League seasons is something absolutely fantastic. Zinedine Jones starts. Oh, for Liverpool, yes, Liverpool, fantastic season again. What do I say? Winning the Premier League with 4 games to spare, buying Frimpong, almost going to seal Kirkes. Wirtz has been given the green light. Liverpool fans right now would be absolutely on cloud nine, and they deserve it. And I think not only the fans, I think no one gave Liverpool any chance, any shout to win the Premier League this season. I think everyone touted either City or Arsenal to win, but they have surprised on how. And Mo Salah has been the best player in this year by a country mile. I know he has dropped form in the last few games, but it doesn't matter. They they deserve it. And but more than just winning the league, I think what's going really really well for Liverpool is the transfer activity. They know they need to capitalize on the best players right now because they know how City operates in the transfer market. If they go for a player, they will get it. And it was surprising to see that Wirtz not choosing City. I think City dropped out from the conversation, but Liverpool signing Wirtz is one of the signings of the season across Europe. 150 million euros. I think that's it'll go down to 125, maybe based on um, conversations. There'll be installment payments, but whatever it is, the proactiveness and uh, uh, of FSG has been absolutely fantastic. Kudos to Liverpool. I think they are planning for the next season already, and this is fantastic to see. बेकार का UCL qualify race अपना trophy celebrate देखूंगा. Yeah, sure, no worries. Absolutely, you should. Absolutely, you should. And while the trophy presentation will be right at the end, I think the top 5 race is also something that's really, really interesting because A goal, any goal in any game can change perspectives, can change the whole situation. It's a massive game. It's a massive game. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna show some lineups right now. Um, I'm gonna share my screen. The first lineup I'm gonna show is the Nottingham Forest and Chelsea um, game. It's a great lineup. I'm gonna yeah show like this. So great. So Smatcell starts on the goal. Aina, fantastic season, absolutely brilliant season for Ola Aina. I think he's one of the most best right backs this season. Um, Milenkovic, we have Murillo. Let me see. I think yeah, there you go. Murillo has been fantastic. There's Nico Williams, brilliant season. I think these two, Milenkovic and Murillo, have been the stalwarts for Nottingham Forest, at least for the first half of the season. We have Dominguez, Sangare, Anderson. Anderson has been one of the best this year. I think very, very smart signing by um, Nottingham Forest. I think this transfer worked out for both teams. Now, for Newcastle to go over the PSR rules, and also Nottingham Forest gaining such a great player, and the transfer fee was decent. It was 30 million, and fair play to both squads. I think they did a good job with the signing. Morgan Gibbs White has been very consistent, maybe not insane numbers, but I think the way he has released Elanga, Wood, Ola Aina on the counterattacks, that has been absolutely fantastic. And we have Pedro Neto signing, starting as striker. Interesting choice, but I think they don't have any striker fit enough to start games. We have Sancho, Palmer, Madueke. Interesting selection there with Sancho. The I think there was uh, there was a chance uh, that he won't even get a game because he was supposed to be shipped back to Man United and pay the premium fee of canceling the loan deal. Enzo Fernandez has had a stellar season, I think, deservingly starting today. But this is where it's going to get interesting, right? We have the midfield overload of these three against Caicedo and Fernandez. This will be interesting how they deal with this situation, right? Um, now the next. Let me add myself in this one. Yes. Now it's a massive game. 5 people are joining. Thank you so much for the love here. Kesha bol rahe NFC को भी लूटेंगे top 6. Yeah. Anything can happen at this point. Like there can be a massive domino effect no matter what happens in the other leagues, in other games at this point. अभिजय बोल रहे हैं आर्टेटा ने क्या बकवास लाइनअप खिलाई है नॉट वाचिंग द गेम लेट मी चेक आउट द लाइनअप let me check out the lineup. What lineup has Arsenal played? Right. So have Arsenal today are going with a back three. No, it's a back four. It's pretty definite. Oh, Kieran Tierney is starting today. Ben White, Thomas Partey, Jakub Kivior. I think they know they have secured the second place of Vijay. I think it's important that they important that the rest they give the players a rest. It's been a long season. It's good that the others are starting. Ethan Nwaneri starting. I'm very happy. I'm absolutely happy for Nwaneri. He needs to start more. I love that player. Very, very talented. He has the ceiling to become a really, really good player. Raheem Sterling starting at center forward. Oh damn! I see now why you're so angry. I mean, in the last game that of the season, I think they should go out with a high. Alexander Zinchenko starting at LCM. Okay, interesting lineup, Abhijay. Absolutely interesting lineup. Yeah, absolutely. So, we have 15 minutes to go for the game. I'm gonna share the second lineup of the day. Let me share the screen with you guys. Let me show you the lineup of Newcastle versus Everton. Now, massive, massive game. And if you see, Newcastle is playing a 3-4-2-1. A 3-4-2-1 in such a massive game. I think I know why they're doing it. They want to really put pressure on Newcastle, on Everton. Sorry, three in the back. Livramento absolutely darting down the flanks. Murphy has been absolutely fantastic this season. I'm going to show a stat. Murphy has close to 12 assists in this season alone. That's just absolutely fantastic. Um, Botman is back. I think their back three, their preferred back three is back this season, and that's massive. Barnes has had a good second half of the season after his comeback from injury, and Isaac is finally fit to start. Massive game, massive game, and for Everton, I think Jordan Pickford, the likes of Mikolenko and NDIA have been the best players in the second half of the season. I think after Moyes has come, they really have saved themselves from the relegation battle, and deservingly so. Way ahead of Man United in the league. So they deserve it. I mean, they definitely deserve where they are. And yeah, fantastic. Let me come back to the layout that I have. Yep, massive game. Absolutely huge um, repercussions if you do not qualify for the Champions League. I have mentioned this before, and this is I'm talking about like how it could absolutely impact the likes of Newcastle, the likes of Chelsea. Not Chelsea. Chelsea, I mean, financially they are still fine. I think they know how to crack deals, but imagine the amount of revenue that Newcastle and Forest can generate from this win. I'm gonna mention that because potentially we're looking at 150 million euros of revenue if if Nottingham Forest and Newcastle make it through, and even for Aston Villa. I mean, some of the signings of Aston Villa, like the loan deals that they have done, and we can see Taiwo Awoni back from induced coma surgery, and he's back on the pitch. I think he's celebrating with the Forest fans, and that's fantastic to see that he's fit and doing fine. That's massive. Hey Divyanshu, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. He's a Brighton fan, if I'm not wrong. One of the lone few Brighton fans I know. Massive game for you as well, Divyanshu. I think if Chelsea loses today, I mean it's a far fetched possibility, right? If Chelsea loses today and Chelsea go on to also lose the Conference League final, and Brighton you secure the eighth spot, I think you have a chance at Conference League. So the massive game. I mean, just do your job, and whatever happens, happens. We have 10 minutes to go to the game. I think drop in your prediction, guys. What do you think is going to happen in this game? But before that, I'm going to show another stat. It's, I think, what Raya and Cells have done this season. I think one of the reasons why Arsenal have finished second is some of the crucial saves by David Raya this season. I mean, he has been an absolute beast on the goal. I think he has done way less mistakes than last season. I'm pretty sure. Sipping some coffee on a weekend, trying to enjoy this game, enjoy the stream with you. Thanks everyone who has joined. If you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please do considering subscribing. There's a new channel. I'm doing this with passion, doing the watch along with you guys. Do join in the chat, do share the stream, do share my channel with your friends. And also, I have pinned the Discord link in the chat. If you want to join, please do that. But this is a fantastic stat. I mean, we'll see who crosses the line. I think high chances that David Raya might just seal it because I think Southampton has been struggling for goals, and Arsenal being defensively much better than most teams. I think Raya might just steal the spot, but hey, who knows? If it's a Sells masterclass tonight against Chelsea, just never know. Absolutely never know. Another interesting stat here is Wissa and Embuemo. They're both tied on 19 goals for being top scorers at Brentford. I think it absolutely explains this season that these two combo have been absolutely brilliant. I would remind folks the days of Dwight York and Andy Cole, um, Ronaldo Rooney. Like, I mean, partnerships do make a difference in the Premier League. Two strikers or one striker, one winger partnership absolutely turns your season upside. And and I think kudos. I think both of them will go heavy. Teams will go heavy for them in the transfer market. More for Embuemo, I think his consistency has been fantastic, but Johan Visa has been an absolutely fantastic in the box. So I want to show you the stat as well. I'm going to keep on showing the stat for new members who join the chat. Um, yeah, it's a nice coffee. I think it's a massive day. I think I love the drama of the last day. I mean, I remember the old days of all the relegation battle that used to happen in the final day. I remember into 2006 season when Man United won the trophy. West Ham United were absolutely down and out by Feb or March. But then Carlos Tevez absolutely turned it up for West Ham United, Mascherano and Carlos Tevez. And then they beat United at Old Trafford on the final day to secure their uh, status in the league. I remember those were the days of relegation battle. I think we are seeing much lesser. We are seeing the top 10 being absolutely powerful in terms of squad quality, strength, uh, the whole numbers in the squad that they have to sustain a long season. I think those numbers are not there in some of the relegated promoted clubs, not relegated promoted clubs recently. And I'm really, really hoping for Leeds and Sunderland to do really, really well next season. I think it's important that they perform well. But yeah, I just wanted to show the stat. I also wanted to show the stat. We have one comment. I'm going to take this. कुछ dark secret भी है टेवेज माशेरानो West Ham United deal का. I remember I think there was some piece of corruption that happened in that deal. I'm not sure, but I've heard that that deal was a bit questionable, even from rules perspective. Like, I think they were signed on the last day of the January transfer window. By the way, I'm gonna make a, a big video on January transfer windows on how they exactly came up and how exactly it works. Uh, Crazy me, yo, thanks for joining the stream. Thank you so much, means a lot. Yeah. Um, what's your prediction for the games tonight, man? I mean, who do you think would reach the Champions League spots? 2 दिन busy था, ये क्या हो रहा है Man United में? Trust me, man, absolutely. And this is what I'm gonna say is Garnacho has been left out of the squad completely. Onana is dropped. Of course, he needs to be dropped. And after the interview Garnacho made, I think it was curtains for Garnacho. He's gonna be sold 100%. He's gonna be sold. I think he's going to be sold at sold to Napoli, but I think a lot of other clubs will be absolutely in for him. Another stat that I wanted to show, and this is something for the Liverpool fans: Ryan Gravenberch has won the Premier League Young Player of the Season, and absolutely deserving. Um, I know. I mean that's the criteria for the age, but considering his age and considering the the parameters that they judge him, absolutely fantastic season, close control, fantastic technique, rarely lost the ball in the midfield in the crucial positions, maintained the tempo of the game. As a CDM, he was not doing his defensive duties, but also controlling the tempo of the game. I think fantastic, brilliant season by Ryan Gravenberch this season. We have few comments I'm going to take out. Okay. Crazy missing almost half of the squad is for sale. They are for sale, but the thing is, who's gonna buy them? Who's gonna buy Hoyland? Who's gonna buy Onana, man? Who's gonna buy right now? I mean, Casemiro, they are buyers, but it's for the Saudi league. Who's gonna sign Luke Shaw, man? And these are the issues that they have. Anthony potentially could be sold, but I don't think so. Betis is gonna go for them. It's gonna be Atletico Madrid. Hey, Daksh, the one of the few City fans I know. Thanks for joining. Do you think City can cross the line? Fulham are a dangerous team at home. Trust me, they are. They you we all saw what they almost did to Liverpool as well. I think City have to at least secure a draw to secure a Champions League spot. I think they might just, but it's going to be a really, really tricky game. Villa miss on UCL spot? I don't think so. I don't think so, Keshav, because Villa have been brilliant this season. Their form, I think they have only lost one game from the last 5 games. I think they're on a fantastic run. Um, City losing? No, it's not. I don't think so. It's going to happen. Maybe potentially it might happen. That's why this day is absolutely interesting. I'm not focusing on one game. Uh, on my end, I have Match Day Live. So Match Day Live can show you. It's gonna show me multiple games from multiple goals from multiple games. I can give you live updates right away when the goal happens. So do stay with me. This is a mega watch along. There's a reason I did, and let me know, guys, if you like the thumbnail. I've been loving making thumbnails recently. I think that's part of you being absolutely creative for your channel. I think let me know how you do like the thumbnail. Yesterday, I think on single matches, I'm going to show custom lineups. For tonight, it's too many to build. I've shown this on my Europa League final, all the graphics that I made, and hope you guys like what I'm doing for you guys. Villa will miss. They have the least goal difference. No, if they win Rex, they are going on 69 points. So they might not miss it. They will finish fifth. Hey, Nikhil, thanks for joining. I love when you come to the stream, man. I really appreciate you always reposting my tweets, and I really appreciate. I mean, one of the finest people I know in the community. Laksh bol rahe hain, I think City can at least, yeah, absolutely. City are good enough to at least get a draw, but Fulham, their last game, they can be really, really um, dangerous. Barca going for Juan Garcia, 25 million goalkeeper, coming very cheap. United should also look for cheap. Absolutely. And this is where I think if we get Vanya Milinkovic Savage, a safe goalkeeper who won't do random uh, just random stuff on the ground. I mean, just do the basics right. Do the positioning well. Do your uh, like playing from the back. Just give safe passes. I think safe and calm is very underrated these days in football. I think we need something like that who can lead the line and who is absolutely big on the box. Onana is not huge inside the box. I mean, he definitely gives defenders the opportunity that yes, I can score against him. So definitely, I'm gonna. Villa will miss their lead. No. I think if Villa wins against United, they're gonna win for sure. 100%, they're gonna win. Your thumbnails are very good. I'm sure they will catch some views someday. Keep posting me. Thanks. Absolutely. Thank you, Divyanshu. Thanks. I have posted the Amarim video. It's doing really well. Considering the subscriber, it's a new channel. And considering the subscribers I have, I think it's doing really well. I'm really grateful for people who shared it as well and commented on it. Thank you so much, Divyanshu. Thanks for your feedback. Until someone from Castle, Chelsea, or City have a draw, they will not qualify. I think, let me again go to the Premier League table, right? The Premier League table says that if Aston Villa wins, right, they will move to 69 points, right? Yeah, you're right. Now, if City gets a draw, Newcastle wins, and Chelsea also wins, then they're going out. So I think what they need to do is their fates are on their hand, right? I think you seeing a red shade on my face right now. I think there's a construction going on. There's a red um, screen there, so you might see a lot of red reflecting on my face. Maybe prediction, yeah. I'm taking everyone's. I'm gonna take a lot of the comments. Almost half squad is for sale. Okay, now game is gonna start. Yeah, I've seen this one. टेबल तो जो है अभी है वैसी ही रहेगी. Interesting. Yeah, this will happen. This can happen. This can absolutely happen. Um, I think City can at least. Yeah, absolutely. Yutam, thank you so much. The game has started between Nottingham Forest and Chelsea. I think this is the game I'm going to follow a bit. Also, along with the Man United game. Fulham counter attacks are absolutely scary. Absolutely scary. I think Iwobi has had a brilliant season for them, and Raul Jimenez has had an on-off season, but I think they have done decent. I think 10th place um, has been a good achievement for a club like Fulham. I think they overachieved. I was expecting them to finish 12th. Hi Ash bhai, G40. Absolutely, bhai. I'm covering the Nottingham Forest and Chelsea games because there's a lot more at stake. I think this is a much closer, bigger contest. But I'm since I'm watching match day live, I'm gonna get updates live directly from the broadcasters here. So I'm gonna give you live updates of any goal that happens, how the goal has happened. I can show you that. Um, yeah. तुम्हारी prediction मैंने ले लिया आपकी prediction. Let me. I have taken your prediction. My last minute prediction table जो है वो अभी वैसे ही रहेगी. So you're saying that City, Newcastle, Chelsea will uh, qualify for the Champions League. I think this is a high possibility, in my opinion. This might happen. Definitely might happen. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. Soloth has scored a hat trick today from substitutes. He was bargain signing for Atletico Madrid. Such a good striker in such wages is rare. That's why I say this, man. I absolutely agree. I I have been saying this that sometimes we don't care about the players that have done the most consistent jobs. I mean, everyone is so focused in building a playing 11 that they don't understand that having these consistent players in the squad not only helps you to sustain a long season, but also as an impact sub. I mean, Solot has done fantastic job for Atletico Madrid this season, just giving fantastic backup to Julian Alvarez. I don't think it is that anticlimactic given how Premier League has panned out this season. The relegation battle has been absolutely disappointing. Swayam, I would agree on that. Um, sorry, I'm sipping some coffee here, but the top five race has been insane. I mean, we are talking margins here, and also Palace winning the FA Cup, and also Newcastle winning the Carabao Cup has put a dent on Brentford and Brighton's hopes. But I really happy to see the competition at least in the top 10. But I want to see more battles in the relegation side. Um, yeah, I'm mostly it's so on my phone. On my phone, it's the United game, and then on my iPad, it's the Nottingham Forest game. I'm gonna watch both of them at the same time. I'm gonna give you some updates. Um, Rex is the saying top 2 to 5 race. I mean, see, I understand. I mean, you should absolutely go for it. Liverpool should absolutely make other fans go nuts. Do your banter. You absolutely deserve it. You are killing it in the transfer market. Fantastic season. Okay. Gibbs White. Okay. Elanga. Oh, that was a great opportunity, man. That was a massive opportunity. But yeah, absolutely. But it's absolutely important for the teams to qualify for the Champions League. Massive importance. I think I've spoken about this in the video, in the Ruben Amorim video that I've done. It's 150 million euros, man, just for qualifying in the Champions League. There's a massive match day revenue. New brands will join you. There's a transfer pool. Players are gonna get attracted to play in the Champions League. I think this is where it's very important. If even if you don't win Premier Leagues, it's important that you secure your top five place. And for Newcastle, and for Aston Villa, and for Forest, this is something that's gonna shape their transfer window. Uh, Brilliant seasons. I think they deserve it. Um, and United should look at these teams and say, are our players really good enough to be to be us to for us to be really competing for the European spots? I don't think so. I'm gonna also put on the United game on the side to see what's going on as well. Okay, Bruno has already has a shot, so that's good. That's good. I'm watching so many games at the same time. I think definitely this is the mega watch along that I wanted to do. Massive day. I love these Premier League last day, final day dramas. It's gonna be huge. Bruno has missed a huge chance, and I think Aston Villa might just need to be careful. It's the last day of the Premier League. If Man United turn up, they might just ruin Aston Villa's hopes. Raheem, has he scored? Has Raheem Sterling scored? Or okay, you are disappointed that he is starting. I don't know, man. I mean, the amount of wages you have given, easily कोई और आ सकता था. Easily. I mean, it kind of shaped your season. You not having strikers and then end up with Raheem Sterling has shaped your season, man. This is absolutely. Um, I think it's an eye opener for Arsenal fans this season. बाहर मार दिया उसने. Of course, he's gonna sky it. Okay, I'm seeing Neto on the. Okay, Madueke is on the right. Classic Arsenal stuff. No, I mean, I've been. I mean, a lot of the fans have been critical of Arsenal, I think, but sustaining another season of title race after two really draining seasons, I think still managing to finish second is absolutely massive. क्या खा रहे हो? I'm eating lemon cake, man. Lemon cake and coffee. Thanks for asking. Um, I hope आप लोग भी खाओ, enjoy करो. Okay. Hmm. Casemiro shot. Okay. Okay. United has had a good start. They've had a decent start. They've had a decent start to the game. I think there is a goal. There has been a goal. I think there has been a goal. Okay, Palace has scored. Crystal Palace have scored. क्या क्या आप लोग आज क्या क्या खा रहे हो मेरे को बताओ. I'm really interested. I am hungry as well. अच्छा खासा lunch करूंगा मैं आज. After the game, I'm gonna go to a nice place to have some good food. I've been doing streams. I'm so tired for the past few days. I'm preparing videos, guys, and a very special video is coming after the Ruben Amrim video. Okay, great chance. Oh, that was a that was good defending by Colwell. I think Forest has had a better start this game, but news is that Ismail Assar has scored and Palace are leading 1-0 at Liverpool. Rajma Chawal Sunday Classic. Absolutely, man. I mean, if you're vegetarian, Rajma Chawal, for me, okay, I'm a non-vegetarian, okay? I'm a non-vegetarian, but अगर आप मेरे सामने बिरयानी रख दो, biryani is my favorite dish, okay? And if you keep kadi chawal in front of me, I will choose kadi chawal any day. Any day. Soul food, man. I mean, after eating so much food, and I'm 34 now, I think I've realized um, the importance of soul food. But do let me know in the chat what have you eaten today, guys, and what you're planning to eat today. Okay, that was a mistake defensively, and Sara scored. Poor defending by Liverpool in the back. Rex बोल रहे हैं scrambled eggs बस और सुबह राजमा चावल खाया था. Fantastic. Everyone is having राजमा चावल. Fantastic, man. तुम लोगों ने इतना बोल दिया ना, आज बनाऊंगा मैं. भिगो के रखना पड़ेगा राजमा. Man, you like okay. In India, Swiggy and Swiggy Instamart is absolutely insane. The stuff you get in Swiggy Instamart and Swiggy, I think food delivery is not an issue here, but that Swiggy Instamart is just absolutely insane, man. भाई फील्ड पे balloon फेंक रहे हैं बस. I mean, it's celebration day, man. I mean, so okay, Rex, if you lose tonight, right, don't get disappointed. You have done enough to win the season. I remember in 2006 season, United had a stellar season, 26-27 season, when Ronaldo Rooney absolutely took the Premier League apart. Uh, we lost in the last day to West Ham, and we still celebrated like uh, it was like a win. So absolutely, missed the deadline. I might fall off. Yeah, I missed the FPL deadline as well. You're not alone. मैं सो गया था. I woke up at like 9 a.m. here, and then I was like, shit, I lost the deadline. अब मेरा कैप्टन कौन है मुझे कोई मेरा कैप्टन ऑली वॉटकिंस है आज. So I'm in danger at this point. मुझे क्या फर्क पड़ना है पर हार भी exactly it should not. I mean you're already done. Afghani chicken, man. Oh man, भाई ललचा रहा है आज. मत कर ऐसे केशव. Don't do this to me. Especially when I'm um, far away from home. I think मेरा संडे का मटन वाला सीन तो रहता ही है. Okay, Ahmad missed an absolute huge chance missed by Ahmad. Massive chance, man. Massive chance missed. Yeah, FPL, I think. I'm going to start an FPL league uh, for the next season. Also, UEFA Champions League Fantasy as well. So if you haven't joined the Discord server, anyone who's watching right now, do join the Discord server. I've pinned it on the chat. We're going to have competitions. There will be jersey giveaways. Really good jersey, classic jersey. I'll try to get the retro jerseys for my giveaway. Also, we are just 12 subscribers away from 100. It's been only 1 week, and I'm so grateful to everyone who has subscribed, who has shared my content on all platforms. Organically loving some of the videos I've been doing. Um, for a small channel right now, for me, we have 10 people watching. This is just absolutely fantastic. I'm so grateful to everyone who has joined and subscribed this channel. Okay, but hoping for a Salah goal assist. I know it's absolutely massive. I mean, Salah dropping off. Okay, Villa is in the box, and obviously there's panic. United can't even come out from their box. Okay. जो ओजीज हैं उनको मैंडेटरी करो प्लीज. जो ओजीज हैं उनकी मेंबरशिप फ्री रहेगी. I have told this in the Discord server. The initial subscribers, the initial members who have joined Discord, if my channel monetizes soon, and I hope it will, I'm really hopeful. Definitely the memberships are free. I mean, I'll never forget all the people who have supported me in this journey that I have. Failed to use the triple captain from criminal mistake, man. I mean, I had used him. I had used it on Isaac. He gave me like 65 points, and that absolutely changed my season a bit. Okay, crazy only pray for us. Pray for India होंगे तो membership पक्का. नेपाल में allowed नहीं. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you don't need a membership, man. I mean, you support. You have been there since day one. Really appreciate it, man. Don't worry about this. I know who's there in the channel. एक जर्सी तो मांगता है आपसे. सब मांगेगा भाई. There will be a lot of competitions that will happen next season. Definitely, there'll be jersey giveaways. There'll be other gifts that I'll be sending here from Canada itself. Thoughts on Arsenal women? I have, if Bipra, you have not seen my tweet, I have tweeted about this. I think it's absolute class from Arsenal to not allowing. I mean, should be the case that the women's team is playing at the Emirates. I think I think bigger stadium, better pitches definitely does the trick for for the women's team. And what a win! I mean, it's a massive statement win um, that a Premier League women's team won the Champions League. It's fantastic. I mean, big up, man, for Arsenal. I think Arsenal as a whole club is on a good, consistent trajectory, and I have absolutely see this season, Vipra. I'm telling you, this season has absolutely opened my eyes. For me, I'm not going to be that creator, and I'm promising this live on stage. And I'm not going to be that creator this season that will try to troll any other team at this point. I think I'm not saying that I've been mercilessly trolling um, uh, the other fans, the other clubs, but I think it's absolutely essential to look at our own state and then accept the reality that we are nowhere near in the conversation with the other clubs. For me, the appreciation of football is what's going to happen in this channel. So if anyone is looking that I'm going to go rage baiting, um, taking a dig at other clubs, no, I think I'm going to place the truth as is. There will be criticisms on my team, on other teams if they don't do well as well. But I'm gonna stay football as much as possible. So, okay, Spurs have scored. Spurs have scored the first goal coming back from the Europa League final. So, okay, so they got a penalty. I think Tell won the penalty. Okay, Mazraoui is injured. Mazraoui is off. I think Diogo Dalot is gonna come in. I think Mazraoui this injury of Mazraoui was absolutely coming in. So Solanke has scored. Dominic Solanke has scored. It's 1-0 to Tottenham. 1-0 to Tottenham, 1-0 to Tottenham. विप्रा भाई आर्सेनल वुमेन के लिए कितना मैच देखे हैं बताना. I mean, see, you don't need to. I mean, if you can't watch them, there's no way that he should be, you know, trolled for supporting them. I mean, it's okay. Even I don't watch women's football. I would love to. It's not broadcasted as frequently as much, but definitely it's a massive step up for even for Arsenal. And United have dropped 17th guys by the goal of yeah, so very much appreciate. Absolutely, absolutely. I'll appreciate football teams right now who are on the right trajectory. I mean, you have every right to be happy uh, on where you are. I think few signings, you're still there in the conversation. You being Arsenal being there in the conversation is really, really good enough. I mean, imagine those years that you were in the banter era. Absolutely. UCL follow किया, not the league. Fair enough, fair enough. बस लड़कों का खून कब खोलेगा? If this does not motivate Arteta, then nothing will. I think it should. It's a great statement. It's a great statement. By the way, Brentford has scored while Brighton is losing 1-0. Why I'm saying this, it's a massive game because if Chelsea loses today and Brighton or Brentford win, they have a good shout. They have a great chance, right, to qualify for Conference League. But yeah, absolutely. I mean, this should motivate the the Arsenal men's team to win the league. Third time player of the season for Man Salah, and people still questioning. Who is questioning? Who is questioning Rex? कोई question नहीं कर रहा Rex. If you're just looking at Twitter banter, most fans I'm seeing on Twitter are absolutely loving Salah. I have been such a great fan of Salah over the seasons. I mean, what he has done, the goals, the consistency that is provided. I think it's the problem of online social media algorithms. If the algorithm wants you that you want to watch hate on someone, that someone is hating you and they want to absolutely pick on your emotions, you will see that Salah is being hated. But no, what I'm seeing is Salah is absolutely loved. And because I'm a United fan, that's why I'm being shown those epic aura moments of Salah. It's the algorithm, man. Believe what you believe, stay put. It's okay. You don't have to believe what's going on in social media because they don't represent the massive fan base. I'm telling you this from my experience. This is what's going to happen. Vipra bol at the end, if my club achieves something, I surely enjoy and celebrate. Absolutely. Even my academy. Okay, there's a goal in the Fulham City game. There's a goal in the Fulham City game. Absolutely, absolutely. Even the academy. Uh, in my Discord server, I have opened a channel for Academy Watch. So if you guys see any player that is doing really really well in the academy, do send all updates in that channel. Definitely. Gundogan has scored. Yes, I'm watching that goal right now. Okay, so that was Savini. Okay, oh that's a oh what a goal! What a goal by Gundogan. Last day of the season, Gundogan scores a banger. If you guys have not checked out the goal, just go and do. What a run! Okay, that is an absolute. It's a it's an overhead kick. It's an overhead kick inside the box. Absolutely fantastic goal. Unks still got. Unks have got it, man. Unks have played decently this season. What a goal! What an absolute banger of a goal. If you have not checked out Man City's goal, do check out. Season end Gundogan clutch. I remember the clutch goal that um, Gundogan has uh, done in the FA Cup final. I remember he scored in the first minute in one of the FA Cup finals against David De Gea. Massive, massive. I think he's one of the best players for City ever to play for them. One of the best. Absolutely. If you talk clutch, that's the guy. Arsenal women has won quadruple from 2020, 2006 and 2007 season. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Fair enough. Arsenal embodies everyone. Yeah, they do. I think massive. The first thing is letting them play in the Emirates Stadium. I mean, that's how it should be. But for the Forest and Chelsea game, I think Forest has had a better half. Chelsea absolutely nowhere to be seen. Um, okay, there's Elanga. Elanga is making a run. Elanga has been absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, this is the player. I mean, this is a manager's player, right? Anthony Elanga is a manager's player. The runs he has made this season has been absolutely brilliant. The way he has eaten the blade of the grass, he's taken the ball forward like no other. Um, absolutely. Gundogan clutch. What a guy. अपना यूथ एफए कप का आर्सेनल यूनाइटेड गेम एमिरेट्स पे हुआ था. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, great chance. I mean, the ball, the Chelsea are absolutely everywhere at this pitch, at this point. Absolutely everywhere. They have been absolutely poor in this game. I think they need to sort their shit out at this point. The United Aston Villa game has been decent till now. I think Aston Villa Aston Villa didn't have the best of hasn't had the best of the games till now. I think, but it's a massive game for them. I think they need to really really अपना यूथ एफए कप का आर्सेनल यूनाइटेड एमिरेट्स पे हुआ था. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. There's an injury in the Forest Chelsea game. There's an injury. I think it's Enzo. Is he fine? Yeah, he's fine. I think for Chelsea, Enzo has to be fine. He has been the best player for Chelsea this season. I won't say Palmer because Palmer form has dropped off big time. Bebra bol rahe, do you think Martinez will absolutely he'll leave this season? He's said his goodbyes already, man. He's already said his goodbyes in the last home game. There are already reports coming in from the Argentinian media that I think Chelsea or United might really go for him. I mean, us not winning the Europa League absolutely dented that chance. It put a big dent on the chance. Certain fans guessing Tottenham winning Europa League win. Arsenal's fans started chanting, "You." Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, even if Tottenham won the Europa League, that's called salvation of a season. I won't say Arsenal has had the best of the season, but they haven't had poor as well. I mean, you were there in the UCL semi-final, so it's not a fluke considering the injuries you had. I really appreciate what Arsenal has done this season, even after so many injuries. It's high time that I need to show my gratitude towards Arsenal as well, because I want the United Arsenal rivalry back. That was the rivalry I have seen in the past. Maybe for modern uh, kids who haven't watched that decade, but that war between Arsenal and United was something else, and I want that to be back. Even a United Chelsea rivalry needs to be back, but I think we are 5 or 6 years away from this, man. Absolutely. Sorry. Daya 5 सीजन के लिए प्लेयर और टीम था. Absolutely. I mean, if yes, David De Gea definitely dropped off right in the end, but you need to go and see what he has done for United in the past. Absolute beast. The quality of saves that David De Gea has done is just, you can't even explain them. I remember that performance at the Emirates against Arsenal, the saves against Ozil and Lacazette. Like, like even the Arsenal fans were saying like he can save the Titanic. I mean, that was a statement, right? So that was one of the performances that people remember for years. But yeah, absolutely, he was a brilliant goalkeeper for us. But I think it was the right time to sell him. It was the perfect time to sell him. I have no regrets for this decision. We did not make the Onana signing perfect. I mean, that's where the replacement of De Gea was not the best. And this is where Martinez absolutely fits the billing. Huge goalkeeper, huge personality. Uh, Someone we need at Man United to control the back line. And someone with the character, man. And people compare him to Emmy. People compare him to Emmy because of some of the penalty. Because De Gea has not been the best of the penalty uh, stoppers. Don't take him for the recent ones. Over the years, over his career, he's not been the best in penalties. Martinez has won the World Cup. Martinez won the Copa America. I think he's being judged with those performances, those crucial match-winning performances. So I think that's what it is. विशाल बोल रहे हैं forget jersey giveaways, we need Fubo subscription. अरे okay, are you watching as well? Okay. Oh man. Wait. Okay, wait. Let me switch off the United game then. If you are watching, I'll switch off the United game on my end. Let me know. Let me know if it works. Okay. Let me know if it works. Oh, that's why. That's why. I think I know. They should increase the device limits, man. I was watching the match day live and also the United game on the side, but go for it, man. No worries. हाइट छोटी है उसकी. किसकी? मार्टिनेज की? No, man. Hey, Shivam, and thank you so much for joining yesterday's stream. He was there on the stream. He explained a lot about the Syria. Really good insights. If you haven't checked out the first 45 minutes of yesterday's stream, do go and check it out. Really good insights on Syria. I think it's very well appreciated, man. Thanks for all the work. Nana, go for it. No. I mean, let me know. Um, David De Gea for pens. No, man. David De Gea was not the best in the penalties for us over the years. I mean, not. Let's ignore. Let's just keep aside the Fiorentina part. Over the years, David De, okay, set piece. Over the years, uh, for United, David De Gea has not been the best in penalties. कैसे खेल रही यूनाइटेड टीवी पे लिवरपूल एंड चेल्सी का मैच आ रहा है यस टीवी पे राइट नाउ व्हाट आई एम वाचिंग मैच डे लाइव इट्स नॉटिंघम फॉरेस्ट चेल्सी इट्स अ बिगर गेम फॉर श्योर but United has been decent. Aston Villa, at least, I won't say United has been decent, but Aston Villa has been poor till now. Absolutely, De Gea was a terrible pen stopper. Absolutely terrible. His judgment of those, he used to always go down even before. Uh, okay, great chance. What a chance! What a chance there for Pedro Neto. I think Forest definitely got saved on that one. That was a massive, massive chance. That's a good move. Great, great combination play between Madueke and Reece James. What a chance, guys. Palmer with an assist. Almost could have assisted there, Neto. Neto just needed a decent touch. And it's still nil-nil at Forest and at uh, Forest and Chelsea. Right now, it's Fulham nil, Man City 1. Fulham nil, Man City 1, which means if Man City wins this game, Man City, actually, Man City right now are third in the live table at 71 points, just missing out on 1 point in the second spot. And this is the current score: Man United nil, Aston Villa nil, Forest nil, Chelsea nil, Newcastle nil, and Everton nil. So the games are pretty tight, but I'm pretty sure the game will open up in the second half as we speak. Last time Adama's finishing saved us, and this time also. So yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. I think I think he might. But City, I think overall, considering the drop you guys had, right? And Pickford is having a masterclass. Two insane saves, absolutely insane saves. लगता है सब गेम सेकंड हाफ में एब्सोल्युटली सारे गेम सेकंड हाफ में खुलने लगे. I think everyone is nervous. There's so much at stake at this point. When I say it's not just the prestige and the pride and like finishing in the top 5, it's financial. Like the top sponsors are just waiting to milk revenue um, out of this, and sponsors are absolutely waiting. Anyone who qualifies for the Champions League, they're going to get a massive financial boost. Now with the transfers happening in installments, I'm 100% sure that the teams would like to capitalize on that situation. I mean, look at what Liverpool is doing, like paying installment deals for that Words deal. The same is going to happen if Newcastle today gets 130 million euros in revenue. They definitely can project their transfer window in the upcoming season. So it's absolutely important. Mateta misses one of the easiest tap in. Does this beat Bukayo Saka's miss at PSG though? Do let me know. Shivam, do you remember that game versus West Ham जहां last minute penalty लेने bench से Mark Noble आया, and I remember that game. I think then Jesse Lingard. I think Jesse Lingard had scored a goal, right? And then David Dea saved the penalty. Um, and we were leading 2-1. It could have been 2-2, but we end up winning the game. And getting some more comments. Terrible penalties, Papa. I think सब hindsight पे बात कर रहे हैं. All United fans are absolutely speaking on hindsight. Um, but I think it was a good decision to sell De Gea at this point. But yeah, I mean, Daksh, what do you think about City's season? Let me know in the comments. I think some of your, I think your bench did not work out well. I mean, we're talking about Grealish not even showing up, Nunes not performing to his abilities. Your academy talents are not coming. I think Oscar Bob's injury was something major that did affect your season. I think he could have started a lot of games as well. Savinho, decent start, I would say, in the season, but he has been up and down, but that's okay. Uh, I think Pep needs to switch it up. He needs to be more aggressive. I think City were really, really playing some pedestrian football this season in most parts of the season. So I'm definitely thinking. I think Forest has really had a good chance. Yeah, absolutely. The game I'm watching right now, Chelsea are in absolutely uh, huge pressure. So I'm liking what Forest is doing right now at this point. But Chelsea has that clutch quality. If it's 0-0 at 65 or 75 minutes, and then Reece James or Cole Palmer just produces something fantastic. I mean, it's Chelsea all the way again. So just never know what might happen. So the score lines here, guys. I'm going to show the score lines. So Fulham is down. City is leading Man City with a fantastic goal. Fantastic goal by Ilkay Gundogan. 1-0 to City. City are on 71 points. They are safe at this point. A draw should be fine, deservingly so. United nil and Aston Villa nil. Forest and Chelsea tight game. Forest has had a good start till now. That's a great. Okay, Forest is playing brilliantly. I mean, till now they have been impressing a lot, but Chelsea has that quality to topple them. So they need to be careful. And Newcastle nil and Everton nil. Pickford with two absolutely fantastic saves, but Newcastle definitely is putting the pressure at this point. I'm going to take some more comments. काफी फिजिकल गेम भी हो रहा है between. Absolutely. I mean, if you see Elanga's run and even some of the runs Murillo and are making, I think what has happened here, Shivam, is with the Sangare, Elliot Anderson, and Dominguez ka trio midfield, right? They're putting a lot of overload on Enzo and Caicedo. I think even when we have seen Chelsea, Enzo and Caicedo not only just hold the backline, I think they do a lot of runs carrying the ball as well, right? They have not been able to do that in this game. That's what I'm watching right now, and there's I think Forest looks much more motivated, but in my opinion, Chelsea might have that extra quality to just take it up a notch. You can see Kukureya joining in the midfield, getting the support. I think why he's doing that is because of the overload. That the overload that's happening from um, Nottingham Forest. But yeah, absolutely agree with this man. Absolutely. It was bad looking at the previous season, but it could have been worse. Absolutely, man. Daksh, trust me, Daksh the City fan, not Daksh the Arsenal fan. I would love to collaborate one day with all City creators. I want to do that because the fellow Manchester rivals, I think it's time we also talk to them. We also understand what their club needs at this point. And I'm gonna, if you know a lot of City fans, Dax, do send them the Discord server link. I'm happy to have them here because we need more City fans, a more City discourse. Even if they have been absolutely the best team in the Premier League in the last decade, I think we need more discourse on City. And some criticism, I think the criticism that City has faced this season is absolutely fair. Some of the players like Foden has absolutely been completely um, like they have dropped off. I think what has happened with Foden is fatigue. Long season where he was one of the best players for City, and then he went on to play the Euros, and then another season without any break. I think that has affected him. I think next season we will see an absolutely different Foden, and then all Foden haters will just go and wash their faces at this point because there'll be a lot of mud in their faces. I really like Foden. I believe in that player. That player has one of the best close controls I've ever seen in the game right now at this point. Absolutely brilliant. Hey, physical game हो रहा है? Yes. City fans are right to win. No. I mean, uh, I know some City fans myself. But yeah, it's not rare to find. I mean, even if they're rare, please add them to our server. I would want to hear from them as well because that's what our server is for and our channel is for. We'll talk all stuff football. Kesha बोल रहा है City will be back to compete. They will. Uh, I think it all depend on if they have a decent bench next season. Keshav, uh, I think Man City took a decent lesson. I think we will see a much more dynamic uh, Haaland and Marmoush duo. I think if these two players can play together, I think it'll be fantastic. We will see a different Foden. Few more signings and they are good. Yes, great game by Neko Williams so far. Absolutely. Neko Williams has been superb against Madueke. Even Ola Aina has been so good. They have darted. Okay, so there's an update from the Newcastle game. Okay, what a save by Nick Pope. What a save. What a save there. So Newcastle could have been 1-0 down. Newcastle could have been 1-0 down. I don't know, man. New Liverpool squad is looking. Liverpool is again going to win the Premier League next season, Daksh. Uh, they will win the Premier League next season because they not only replaced Trent, they replaced with the perfect man called Frimpong for Liverpool. I think Frimpong and Kirkes will take the league on fire, man. They're going to put. They are walking gasolines. I'm not even kidding at this point. They just, the amount of energy and pressing that these two are gonna bring for Liverpool, I think they're perfect signings. I think Slot is absolutely gonna relish the opportunity. Okay, great tackle there. Fantastic track back. Fantastic track back there by Cole Palmer, man. Cole Palmer doing defensive duties. That's why I love the player. One of my favorite players over the past 2 years is Cole Palmer. I mean, we finally have some player with flair, which I love. Um, oh, Vivek Bhai is here. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for joining. You never walk alone have not won since winning the title. They have not. They have dropped massively. Uh, but I mean, do they need to win any more games? They have done their job. I think they're on a festive mode. But I remember when United had won the title 26. We lost 2 or 3 games right in the end as well. I think we lost the last game, solo game against at West Ham. I think थोड़ा ये फॉर्म लास्ट 10 गेम्स में दिखाते. No, bro. I think they had already done their job in the first half of the season. But fair enough. I think lessons learned by both Arsenal and City is you need a bigger bench. And Liverpool have already been so proactive in the transfer window with Kirkes, Frimpong, and Wirtz. I mean, look at the signings, man. Absolutely. Bad champions by Roy Keane. Bad champions. There's no such thing as bad champions, bro. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, I'm wishing that next season no one tells you guys this. I hope Arsenal does this. We need new champions, but I think it's going to be very, very interesting, man. I mean, honestly, I think Arsenal, considering the season, considering what they have, okay, South, okay, fantastic goal by Tierney, fantastic goal by Tierney. Kieran Tierney in potentially the last game for Arsenal. What a goal! What an absolute banger of a goal. कैसे बोल रहे हैं? Kieran Tierney, absolute Tierney. रॉय कीन को सीरियसली कौन लेता है? But no, man, there's no such things as bad champions, man. I mean, if you have done your job, if you won the league, it's all good, man. Hopefully, someone takes a dig at you guys next season. I'm really hoping for Arsenal to again put up a great fight in the Premier League. And it's going to be very, very interesting. I think fantastic signing in Zubimendi, I would say. One of the reasons is, yeah, right, floor finish. Oh, great chance there. Wood misses a fantastic chance. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, right, absolutely. What a goal, man. What a goal. Flick. What a flick. शिवम बोल रहे हैं, these Chelsea wingers are thinking spamming crosses to third tallest player in the league, Milinkovic, very one-dimensional so far. Absolutely. Chelsea has been absolutely. Oh, that Wood chance, man. That Chris Wood chance was something. I mean, it was a decent connection, but very unlucky to go on top of the box. SRH at 267 for 3 against KKR. Hey, bro, I have not watched IPL since the whole um, suspension. I'll just gonna watch the final because obviously KKR is not there in the mix, so I've lost interest, absolute interest. But I know you're an SRH fan. Absolutely go for it. Take the dig, man. But I think talking about Zubimendi at this point, right? I mean, it's a fantastic signing in my opinion. I mean, sometimes calmness and um, keeping the tempo, keeping the ball is so much underrated in football. I saw a few of the games of Napoli in the past few weeks. I think I saw what Billy Gilmore has been doing for. Okay. Billy Gilmore has done for Napoli. I think controlling the tempo is so much better. I think you need any team right now in the Premier League needs press resistant midfielders, and absolutely fantastic. And signing there by in Zubimendi, I think he's going to control the tempo. I think relieving a lot of the pressure from Declan Rice is what I definitely believe. Um, but yeah, absolutely. And thanks for joining Vivek Bhai in the stream. Means a lot. भाई यूनाइटेड का कुछ बोल, क्यों रेलीगेट नहीं हुई बता मुझे, हिसाब चाहिए भाई. एक स्ट्रीम करेंगे. आई विल रीच आउट टू यू. एक स्ट्रीम करते हैं. आई एम गोना डू अ स्ट्रीम विद यू एंड मे बी आई विल कॉल अंशुमन हाउ टू फिक्स मैन यूनाइटेड. मुझे बताओ भाई. I have no idea as a United fan. I have absolutely no idea what's gonna happen. We'll do a collab soon. करते हैं. Please, as Arsenal fans, आप लोग हमको टिप दीजिए how to fix our club. Our club is rotten to the core. I can't believe what's going on. And but Garnacho is leaving. I'm happy about this. I mean, there needs to be some kind of culture in this club. Um, Kesha बोल रहे 271 for 3. Sell half the squad. Brother Rex, it's not FC 25 career mode. I wish I could sell. Okay. By Hoyland, kya chance? Hey, it's a red, man. Martinez. Martinez. Red. Martinez, red, guys. Dibu Martinez has been given a red card. It was a clear goal opportunity. He absolutely crashed onto Hoyland. So, Aston Villa are down to 10 men. It's gonna be massive. So right now the score lines are Newcastle nil, Everton nil, uh, Aston Villa, Man United at 1-0. City leading against Fulham, and Crystal Palace is leading 1-0 against Liverpool. Um, Overrated keeper? No, he's not overrated. He's a good keeper. He's a very good keeper, I think, but he lost his head tonight. Emi Martinez did the same to Almiron last season. तब येलो दिया था. But yeah, exactly. I mean, if it's a clear goal opportunity, absolutely 100%, it should be a red card. It's a no brainer. Yeah, Emmy red. Absolutely, Emmy is red. United के तो अब chance है. Okay. United against low block teams. Ab Aston Villa, they might go into the defensive. I know there's a lot of things at stake for Aston Villa, but Aston Villa might want to secure at least a Europa League place. If they get a draw at 67 points, considering how the Forest and Chelsea game is going and what other games are going right now, I think it's absolutely vital that Aston Villa secures a draw at least. But they will go for it in the second half. And also, United have been absolutely poor at Old Trafford. Um, People still expecting United to go and win against Aston Villa is something really surprising to me, considering how we have played this season. I mean, 17th place. There's no ifs and buts to it. There's no ifs and buts to it. I'm not gonna defend any player at this point at United. Not Euro, not Bruno. I mean, fans who are only stuck at watching Man United need to go and watch Brighton, need to go and watch even the most underrated players of the league. And then question yourself, are these players good enough? If these players are only playing in bits and pieces in the league and still end up finishing 17th, there's no explanation. The fan bases that are saving these players needs a tight slap on the face. Absolutely. Sai, thanks for joining. Bro, when will Bowen score a goal? I capped him. He's on my bench. I forgot. I missed the deadline. I missed the deadline. I missed the deadline, man. Aiming to finish inside 10K. It doesn't matter, man. अपने अपने वाले ग्रुप पे हम जीत गए ना. कौन जीत? तू ही जीता, राइट? अपने वाले ग्रुप पे. You were nowhere last season, okay? Absolutely nowhere. Swam, thanks for joining. Hi again, United. Please do something. United से आप भरोसा कैसे रख सकते हो? Do your own job, man. अपना क्लब का देखो. Don't come to us that will save everyone's season. Last year we destroyed Chelsea season. This time we again might. अगर Aston Villa goes and scores. Don't depend on us, man. You guys have to score against Forest. I want Newcastle to miss the top 5. I don't personally. Obviously, from a Chelsea perspective, yes, but I don't want to Newcastle to lose this because they have been absolutely stellar. And the growth of Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe's growth needs to be talked about a lot. I mean, he's stabilized Bournemouth. He's come to Newcastle. It's his 4th season, I think, 4th or 5th season. The consistency he has delivered. I mean, look at how he has turned Joe Linton, who was signed as a striker, into an absolutely beast of a midfielder. I think what Newcastle need right now for next season is definitely, I mean, Gordon can have those few injuries. But let me know. Okay, I have a hot take there. Chat, let me know. I know Mbuemo is going to be absolutely on the market. People will go after him. Brentford will sell him. I'm 200% sure. But Mbuemo fits Newcastle perfectly. Imagine that top three of Gordon, Isak, and Mbuemo. Let me know in the chat what you think about this option. He's not going to be a starter at Liverpool. United, will he fit in that wing back slash R10 system? I don't think so. I think we have better profile players for that system. Might just want to get a good player, but if he doesn't fit the system, it's not going to work out. Yes, yes. Last to first. Yeah, absolutely. United winning by 3-0 today. Rex, come on, Rex. Come on. See, me as a United fan have completely मैं उतर गया ट्रेन से. मैं डिल्यूजन ट्रेन से उतर चुका हूँ. मेरे को सच्चाई साफ साफ दिख गई है दिस सीजन. आई हैव एक्सेप्टेड द ट्रूथ. मैं इस सीजन किसी फैन बेस को ट्रोल नहीं करने वाला. ट्रस्ट मी ऑन दिस वन. आई माइट डू सम ओकेजनल डिग्स बिकॉज दैट्स व्हाट बैंटर इज अबाउट. बट जो सच्चाई, जो रियलिटी चेक मिली है राइट दिस सीजन इज जस्ट surreal. Absolutely. Would top players sign for United now with no European football? Sai, what I would say is United still had the transfer pool, man. They still have the transfer pool. Ornstein mentioned that we are still. I've been saying this in all of my stream. We have the budget to sign 2-3 players. Cunha is almost done. The Cunha signing is almost done. It will be announced. But top players definitely will sign for United because Cunha, even if a lot of clubs were in for him, he definitely chose United. We will get some decent players in Ryan Cherky. I think that player I would like to have him at United. We'll see how the transfer window pans out. But the interesting part is why I will say that we might have a budget is potentially we'll sell Rashford, we'll potentially sell Anthony. Sancho, I don't know who is going to be the takers. I'm really, really worried about that player. The fourth outgoing definitely would be Garnacho. It's absolutely evident after that interview Garnacho gave, he's going to be sold, man. He's not even in the squad tonight, but definitely he's going to be there. Lol, I want him at Arsenal. Mbuemo at Arsenal, but yes, I mean definitely. See, if you have to reach the top, right? Mbuemo also fits Arsenal very well. I've been saying this. Will Mbuemo take that call to play second fiddle to Saka? If Arteta, and seeing Arteta how he overplays his first team, I don't know, man. I'd be happy for you guys if Mbuemo joins because I think you need two players in that same position to compete and also provide backup for a long, long season. You guys gonna play every 4 days, right? Every 4 days. Uh, People are so fixated on the first 11. I think it's important to build a really, really good base. Just check. Matty Cash messed up completely, which eventually followed him. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. They messed up. Emmy's red card. I mean, that was head loss. I mean, okay. In my opinion, why Emmy Martinez should not have absolutely gone in for him because it's Hoyland, man. It's Rasmus Hoyland. He could have messed it up. There was a higher chances of Hoyland messing it up than Emmy Martinez. So he should have stayed in the box, be big in the box, and he could have stayed. But that was a complete head loss there. We have 15 people watching in the chat. Thank you so much for joining. That's fantastic. Rex बोल रहे troll करने like जो वही final हार के चले गए. Yeah, absolutely. We are in the mud, man. Do you think Garnacho will do well outside? Absolutely, he'll do well outside. Any player leaving United will absolutely do well. We are right now in a very toxic phase right now. The way Klopp had handled that transition, right, of Liverpool, the whole squad of Brendan Rodgers was, you know, they were sold in in different phases. I think that's what we need to accept as fans. Ki if career, this is not FIFA career mode. This is real football. We're talking about the inflated wages the players have. Uh, the massive overall is gonna take 2-3 seasons with the same manager. If you keep changing managers, we're gonna keep seeing that cycle of uh, the wrong players playing for us. To be honest, Cunha is injury prone, bro. He is. But I think this season his injury record has been decent. He's not been that injury prone this season. He has scored 15 goals, 6 assists. Okay, if Cunha signs, okay, news that I'm preparing a video on Matthias Cunha. A lot of stats, a lot of interesting uh, opinions about Cunha and his journey overall. And I hope he joins Man United soon. I'm gonna do a video. That video is coming. But if you also have not checked my Ruben Amarin's video, it's doing decent. Considering this, it's a new channel, so do go and check it out if we have not. It's a passionate rant, and I've explained the financial implications, not for United, for any team that does not go to the Champions League. That's why this night is so important. Take some more comments. Does United play Europa next season like finalist को कोई पक नहीं नहीं of course no. You either win or you don't, right? So they're not going to play. Krishan, honestly, Forest finishing seventh will be better. They have a better chance to win the absolutely. See, for Forest, winning the UCL would mean more signings, which they would be able to sustain their Premier League status, not status, but at least being in the top 8. So that's going to help them more rather than them competing in the UCL. Competing in the UCL for Forest and for the likes of Newcastle and Villa are completely financial. It's going to fund their project for the future. That's why these competitions are important, and that's why finishing in the top 4 is not a bad thing, guys. At least from United perspective, absolutely. ये गुंडोगन important games में R9 बन जाता है. Man, Gundogan, what a goal. If you guys have not checked out that goal by Gundogan, जाओ check out. मेरे स्ट्रीम से जाओ, गोल चेकअप करो और फिर वापस आ जाओ. डू दैट. आपको गानाचो को आर्सेनल लिंक दिखा. मेरी फट गई थी कुछ टाइम. I mean, why Keshav? Like, why not? I mean, Garnacho is an impact player, and I'm telling you, uh, Garnacho is among only the 5 or 6 players, Keshav, in the under 21s category, and the names are Desiree Duo and all those players who have 20 goals and assists this season. Yes, Garnacho's missed a lot of opportunities, but if he can grow with your team, why not? He's a fantastic impact player, very young. You need to realize he's just 2021. But one thing I would like to say is Garnacho's attitude is not the best. I think that's where you might face the problem. I mean, look at the interviews he's giving post the game. I think that's not professional. Yes, you're annoyed, but keep things in the dressing room. I think his brother has leaked lineups a lot. His brother is absolutely creating chaos on Instagram. I think we do not need that culture at United. That's what I would say. A lot of comments. I'm going to take every one of them. Mbomo's left winger or right winger. If he's right, he will not be a backup for Saka. He's a right winger, so he is the backup. If he goes to Arsenal, he will be the backup for Saka. He's not going to start, right? For United, if he chooses United, if he plays in the R10, he might do well, but I think he thrives more as a winger. That's why I'm saying Mbomo perfect for Arsenal. Almiron will be leaving, right? And Jacob Murphy, as fantastic season as he had, I'm going to show a banner about Murphy. Jacob Murphy has 12 assists in this Premier League this season, and Elanga has 11. So Jacob Murphy has had a fantastic season, but does he start for week in, week out for Newcastle, considering they're going Champions League? I don't think so. He's a good squad player. I'm going to take some more comments here. A lot of comments. Wait, hold on. विवेक भाई कमेंट ले लिया मैंने. हिसाब चाहिए, विल डू अ स्ट्रीम एब्सोल्युटली विल डू अ स्ट्रीम इफ यू आर स्टिल वाचिंग. और चेल्सी वाला गेम क्या चल रहा है? चेल्सी वाला गेम इज 0-0 and been an absolutely disappointing game by Chelsea. I think Forest has been on a top, but I'm still telling Chelsea might just clinch it. Damsgaard goes under the radar. Damsgaard has had a fantastic season. I think he has also 10 or 11 assists this season, but I think that was in the first half of the season. I think his form dropped off a bit. So I think we need more consistency from the likes of Damsgaard to be in the conversation to go for clubs like Brighton or even stay at Brentford. I think some of these players will only do well in the mid-table. I think that's fair enough. I think some clubs don't. We don't need to be in the top 6 clubs to absolutely establish your credentials as a player. As a player, your credential depends on how you do on the league, no matter which club you play. He will start though. I think if Arsenal signs Mbeumo, then he'll play as a false 9. No man, he won't fit there as a false 9, bro. Mbeumo absolutely sits perfectly at the right, making those runs. He plays very well on transition, which Newcastle does as well. If Arsenal gets him, great, but not as a striker. If Newcastle qualify UL, then also they are selling Livramento. Okay, Livramento is highly linked with Manchester City, right? Heavily linked. And I think City definitely need a new left back, right back combo which can be flexible like Guardiola. I think if they sign Livramento, we will see Guardiola playing the centre back role. He's much more suited there than being wing back. Martinez ने क्या किया? Red card क्यों मिला? So if you haven't watched, okay, Hoyland was through. Cash का mistake था, and then Martinez absolutely came from his goal box and pushed Hoyland, and that was a red card. I think that was self destruction at this point. Livermore to leave if Newcastle misses the UCL. अपने academy का best player था, did not play due to James. Absolutely, Livramento was a fantastic player. Wait a minute. Yeah, fantastic talent. I think we saw him in the Southampton days as well, when he was on loan, and then and Newcastle have absolutely used him to the best of the abilities. I'm going to take some more comments. Emmy Martinez should have thought it was exactly. Emmy Martinez को सोचना चाहिए था भाई. That was Hoyland. That was Rasmus Hoyland. Now for Rasmus Hoyland, the chances of missing that goal was much higher. Absolutely. Cristiano बोल रहे if Napoli pulls out KDB, David, and Garnacho, they'll be absolutely clear. Yeah, we are talking about a midfield of Kevin De Bruyne, Gilmore, McTominay, or even Lobotka. They're gonna rule the Serie A once again. And if Garnacho goes there, they need a left winger. I don't like the attitude of Garnacho, but as a player, he has a lot of the ceiling is absolutely high. Hey, champ boy, hi bro, big fan. Hey, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Thank you so much, man. Can Villa now win against United? Heavy stake. Absolutely huge stakes. I mean, Aston Villa, considering the form they have had recently, I think they are there. I'm still promising you, man. I'm still promising you that United, even being they have a one-man advantage, can still tumble at Old Trafford because Aston Villa might have that X factor to score. I think they're going to go all out. They have a lot more to lose at this point. Vivek bhai, thank you. Croydon born Livramento. Yeah, I think I don't know where he's born though, but the ceiling and let me know if you agree with this. The ceiling of that player is absolutely fantastic. He's very dynamic. He can play right back, left back. I think if he goes to City, he will be used in many different ways. Pep has tinkered a lot with his formation this season, and it's going to be an absolutely perfect signing. I think any team that gets Livramento is going to get a lot of energy, and he has that quality. He has definitely has that quality in the box when he puts those crosses. United जीत जाएगी feeling आ रही है. I hope so, man. I mean, I hope so. Uh, but to absolutely ruin Aston Villa's night. But I'm not sure, man. We're gonna win. We even with 11 against 10, we are struggling to score at United. किसानों बोले बीइंग संगी स्ट्रीम व्हेन ये मेरे साथ करेंगे नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम अपने साथ है मैं बताऊंगा उनको Pep will use him as a guinea pig. Pep will use him as a guinea pig. That's a hot take. I think he will be everywhere, man. I think Livramento, he might use him as that inverted. He might just convert him to something else that we haven't seen. विप्रा बोल रहे हैं शायद से रूमर्स है क्या रूमर्स लेट मी शिवम का कमेंट ले मैक्स एलेग्री क्लोज टू नेपोली yeah I mean I think when I was watching the game yesterday I think 2 days back the Serie A game I think commentators were also saying that the links are very close. Conte almost done to UA as per reports. Antonio Conte, man. I mean, if you want to win a league, right? आप लोगों को trophy चाहिए, एक league trophy चाहिए, just go and sign Conte and then sell him. Because first of all, he's not gonna stay more than 2 years in any club. He's gonna have some rifts with the board. He's gonna have some rifts with the players because he demands much more. I think that mentality is good, but I think it's the board that does not like what he does. आजकल आप जब भी आर्सेनल का फैन वॉच अलोंग करते हो ना कुछ होता ही I remember when we did a lot of Arsenal watch alongs, there have been some mixed results. And when I've done United watch along with him, we have won. But my first watch along with United on that Europa League final did not go well, man. We are absolutely poor in that season. But definitely. I can take some more comments there. कोई मिस हुआ है क्या मुझसे? Champ boy का ले लिया. Thanks for joining. Hope you subscribe the channel. Hope you subscribe the channel. Look at all the videos. More videos are coming, guys. A lot of videos. I think when football will take a break, I think I'm gonna do a lot of story videos, a lot of other collaborations. That's gonna happen. Shivam बोल रहे Conte can stabilize a club very well by giving max possible success in short time and from the yes, I mean, see, there are two aspects to it, right? One is if you really, really want to fantasize that a manager is going to stay for generations and generations, not going to happen. It's not the same football we know anymore, right? Now, for Conte, if he comes and wins a club a trophy, first of all, the financial impact is fantastic. It'll put them right there in UCL. It'll put a team right in the conversation. Let's say Conte had come to United. United, agar wo league jeet jati. I mean, he turned Victor Moses into prime Cafu, man. So he has the ability to churn out the best in players. And look at what he's done with McTominay, right? Scott McTominay with 13 goals and 6 assists with the MVP of the season. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought Scott McTominay would be the MVP of the season, right? And that's what Conte is special about. I think let's just remove this aspect about Conte that um, he's just there for winning trophies. No, I think what he does is brings the best out of players, and these players go on to have great careers. Juventus has been struggling for recently, but definitely that's something that they would appreciate. Yeah, absolutely, they can build a good project if they do the next recruitment right. That's where I would say Allegri close to joining Napoli. Yeah, I mean, I don't know the football that Allegri will play, but he's going to definitely play effective football. Okay, the first half I started at Nottingham Forest and Chelsea. It's still 0-0 there. It's heating up for the top four, so not top four, top five race. This time because of the UEFA coefficient performance by the English clubs. 5 teams are going to play in the Champions League. City, Newcastle, Chelsea, Aston Villa, and Forest all are in the race. Let's see what's going to happen in the second half. Pratik, it will happen? Okay, SRH क्या खेली? It's a dread for me, man, as a KKR fan this season. I think they got the recruitment so wrong. Hodanache, I just want him to purchase Garnacho. Yes, Pratik, I think realistically, Alejandro Garnacho, we might see uh, we might see him go to at least a 40 million euro budget, and that's going to be call him Goat McTominay. I'm going to say something now. Scott McSauce, Scott Mac MVP. Absolutely fantastic, man. Scott Mac mentality. I mean, that player actually understood the United ethos. I think he took his learning there right from the academy and is doing so well at Napoli. I'm so happy for him. I'm happy for all the players. Okay, great chance. Okay, offside. Happy for so many players that are doing well outside of Man United. And yeah, man, uh, Dallo, what a joke. Trust me, man. Trust me, absolutely trust me. Diogo Dallo. Diogo Dallo is such an enigmatic player. I just don't know what to do with him, man. The managers love him. I mean, look at Eric Ten Hag loved him. Now Amarim loves him. He has some head loss moments in so many games that we lose crucial points. And I don't understand. There's a massive section of the fan base that absolutely backs Diogo Dallo like they're the childhood friend, man. Like the fan base needs to stop defending mediocrity because they only watch Dallo week in, week out. I mean, I would pick Livramento in Man United any day over Diogo Dallo, even if he's playing for Portugal. He does not work for United, does not work for us. That's it. एक पोल करो भाई. Absolutely, I can do a poll. चैनल पे जाना पड़ेगा. 50 million Ash winter में rejected 40 million. See, Garnacho is still there in the conversation. I think 20 goals and assists in the season. I think a lot of teams realize his talent. But I think realistically 40 million पे ही जाएगा. मुझे लग रहा है. I think that's a realistic. If you want to make the deal happen, then we have to absolutely go lower than what his valuation is. Inside कोई अच्छा करता ही नहीं है. Yeah. Tell ETH to purchase Dallo in Leverkusen. See, fair play to Eric Ten Hag. Fair play, absolutely fair play to Eric Ten Hag. Uh, he has bagged the Leverkusen job. He was not a bad manager, guys. Everything in Man United is absolutely rotten and toxic. Eric Ten Hag will do really, really well at Bayer Leverkusen. I think he has some of the players that can play his football. It'll be interesting to see how he uses the likes of Zaka and Palacios. Okay, Palmer, Cole Palmer. It's a goal for Chelsea. Levy Colwill has scored. Levy Colwill has scored, guys. Levy Colwill has scored. Levy Colwill has scored. It's a massive, massive goal. Massive goal for Chelsea. Chelsea are now right now at 69 points. Chelsea leading at 69 points right now, and they have scored. Great ball by Palmer. I think this is what I was talking about. Even if Nottingham Forest were having a decent first half, Chelsea has that additional quality. Go check out the goal, guys. Definitely not a fantastic goal, but okay, they lost the ball in the final third, and then there was Kukureya's dink, and then yes, that was Neto's. Yeah, that is a Neto assist. Pedro Neto with the assist. It's a brilliant assist, and Levi Colwill has scored. It's 1-0 to Chelsea, and Chelsea are absolutely should be should be safe. Should be safe at this point, in my opinion. Chelsea have scored. They're on 69 points and they're on the fourth place. Newcastle dropping to fifth. Newcastle need the win as well. Maybe Jordan Pickford is producing. Okay, great ball. Madueke with the great run. Okay, Sells with the save. Sells with the save. Sells with the save. Let me take some comments. Let's go. Did we score? Pratik, did we score? Okay, Sutton scored. Southampton has scored. It's 1-1 at St. Mary's Stadium. Okay, Elanga, another poor shot. Poor shot by Elanga. Sutton scored. Southampton has scored. So I'm going to show the score lines against guys. Fulham 0, once Man City 1 with that fantastic Gundogan goal. Man United 0, Aston Villa 0. Emi Martinez with the red card. Nottingham Forest 0, Chelsea 1. There's a good goal by Levi Colwill, and it's still 0-0 at St. James's Park in Newcastle. 6 people watching in the stream. Thank you so much for joining. Who has stayed in the stream? Who has come in the stream? A lot of comments. We're gonna still watch the game. 51 minutes have been. It's done. It's 1-0 to Chelsea. Mega Watchalong, guys. If you haven't joined the Discord server, I have pasted the link in the chat. And Uvu. If I know what you mean, it's something else, man. Okay, maybe there's a goal. There's a goal in the Ipswich West Ham game as well. मेरे FPL का क्या हुआ? I'm just gonna take a look. I have no idea what's going on in my FPL. It's been I missed the deadline, guys. Yeah, Watkins goal मार भी नहीं रहा है, right? Mbuemo has scored. I don't know what has happened with my FPL. Okay. Uh, I don't know if Forest is gonna able to now. They're gonna do the comeback. I mean, it looks bleak now for Nottingham Forest, but it's gonna be interesting to see what happens in Old Trafford. If Aston Villa can still come back even after being 10 men, it's gonna be massive. I still believe Aston Villa can still do it, but we have to wait and watch here. Okay, Sancho has the ball. Let me check what's happening at the Man United game as well. At this point, Man United versus Aston Villa. Okay, Newcastle. Okay, Everton has a great chance. Okay, Harrison. Okay, that was a handball. Was it a potential handball? No, no, no. He didn't know about this. It was definitely not deliberate. It was definitely not deliberate handball there by Botman. So Newcastle nil, Everton nil. It's still very, very close. A draw right now. If things stand as things stand, Aston Villa will only play the Europa League. Newcastle still there in the race for the Champions League. But if this stays nil-nil for Newcastle and Nottingham, or Aston Villa win the game, oh, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's heating up right now. It's absolutely heating up. Scores right now is United nil-nil, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest nil, Chelsea 1, Newcastle nil, Everton nil. Let me know in the comments who you guys are thinking might just tip the the place. Okay, I've also plugged in the United game on the side. Mason Mount is still starting, guys, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Um, we have been absolutely poor. I didn't even do a watch along, man, of Man United tonight. It's been that bad. I wanted to concentrate on this top 4 race, top 5 race tonight. We'll do a lot of Man United collab videos. Lily Gary, let's go Newcastle. Did Newcastle score? Did Newcastle score? Thanks, Lily, for joining the stream. Do considering subscribing. Happy to have you here. What do you think? Will Newcastle uh, pull off that one goal uh, against Jordan Pickford? Jordan Pickford has been absolutely fantastic in the goal. I don't know what's good, but I'm happy for Newcastle. Newcastle should be in the Champions League, in my opinion. I really want them to go. I want them to finish this game, get that goal, go into the Champions League. I am loving the trajectory, the growth trajectory of Eddie Howe. Very, very, I won't say underrated coach. He's an absolute class coach that any team would like to have. I think the way he has stabilized Bournemouth, the way he has stabilized Newcastle right now, I think they're playing some top football. And hopefully, after the Champions League qualification, they're gonna use the transfer window to the best of the abilities. I think Almiron might leave, and I'm hoping that you guys sign Mbuemo, because Mbuemo is the perfect guy to replace Almiron, and also Jacob Murphy is as good as he has been this season. You need that extra quality. But thanks, Lily, Gary, for joining the stream. I really appreciate. As things stand, Newcastle are on fifth. Still nil-nil. Anything can happen. Everton knocking on the doors. But I think as of now, Newcastle will qualify for the Champions League. Nottingham not doing the best. Okay, there's something happened on the United game. Complete head loss there. Okay, what a chance. Okay, Højlund. Rasmus Højlund, man. What a chance to score. The pressure by, oh man, Shido had done a fantastic job there, and what did he do, man? And that's Rasmus Højlund for you the season. Okay, Chris Wood missing a sitter, but it's offside. It's offside, guys. Chris Wood was almost almost missed a huge sitter. Was he offside though? Oh, absolutely, miles offside. Miles offside. Kya fuddu player hai Højlund. Absolutely, man. Trust me, he's finished. His confidence is so down right now. Rasmus Højlund is nowhere near. Nowhere near. I think he needs a loan move. No team is gonna go for him in the transfer market. It's time we send him on loan to let's say Leeds or anyone in the Premier League. At least in my opinion, he needs that Premier League loan move to play in the Premier League and understand the demands of the Premier League and then come back at United. I think he's still very young, but I think he's done. I think we need to sell him. We absolutely need to sell him. Okay, Dominguez, Wood. There's Nico Williams. Okay. Elanga, great football, fantastic football, but Chelsea defending really, really well in the second. I think second half, Chelsea has been impressive. I think they got the goal, but yeah. Loan bhi kyun karna, Syria bech do. I would love, I mean, if any clubs comes for Højlund for, let's say, 20 million, that's so disappointing to say. We signed it for 70. It's going to be a huge loss. That's why I'm saying a loan deal is making sense, because if he goes on loan and does well, right, for a couple of seasons, okay, yeah, a couple of seasons, then obviously we raise the stocks high, and then definitely then we can sell him on a higher price, right? And that will be some savings for us. We can recoup some of the money, some of the wages, right? Let's watch the game. Okay, Chelsea. Okay, now corner for Nottingham Forest. It's a big, big game, man. I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, Forest. Sanchez has been decent today. Sanchez has been decent today up till now. We'll see how it goes. Uh, for Nottingham, we am gonna show the score line again. City 1, Fulham nil. United nil, Aston Villa nil. United missing massive opportunities. Aston Villa 10 men down. I think Aston Villa might not just make it. I think a lot of people were touting for a draw to happen there. And Chelsea leading at Forest. It's a great, great result. I think they deserve it. They have been really, really good in the second half of the season. I think they have made it happen. Newcastle nil, Everton nil. As it stands with a draw, Newcastle is going to play Champions League football. But anything can happen. 30 plus minutes to go in the game. Let me check some more comments if I've taken them or not. Yeah, Diogo Dallo. Diogo Dallo, it definitely deserves another a stream on its own right now. But this Nottingham Forest and Chelsea game can change a lot of things. Okay, Palmer. Okay, if Nottingham Forest score right now, it'll all come down to like 67 points and 66. If Nottingham Forest goes on to win this game, it's going to be massive. But for Newcastle, they need to score. If Aston Villa scores another a goal out of nowhere, it's gonna be tricky, man. It's absolutely gonna be tricky for everyone. Right now, we have only two people watching, which is okay, which is fine. We have a lot of watchers at this point, but we're gonna. I think a lot of people are gonna come back. They're still watching the games. Okay, Brighton. Brighton has scored the second goal. Brighton has scored the second goal. Why I'm telling it's important because this game is obviously not over. But if Chelsea loses tonight and Chelsea also loses the Conference League final, Brighton has still a shout at European places. And Tottenham losing 1-2, which means United will not finish 17th. He might finish 16th. I don't know what to say. I absolutely don't know what to say. This is the state of the club that we are in right now. Okay. Oh, great ball. That's a great ball. Ah, damn. Brighton. Oh, that was a fantastic goal by Brighton. What a back flick. What a black flip. Oh, who has scored this? Is it Hinchelwood? What a goal, man. What an absolute fantastic goal by Brighton. Brighton is 2-1 ahead, guys. Brighton's 2-1. Okay. Set piece. Okay. Sanch. Oh, man. Oh, that was a good strike. Olaina with the strike, but it is skied. We still are on the same scoreline. Chelsea 1, Forest nil, Villa nil, United nil, Newcastle nil, Everton nil. It's been a interesting game here, and Chelsea, I think they have that extra quality to. I think I said this right. Even if it was 0-0 at halftime, Chelsea do have that quality to make the difference. They that defensively have been really, really good in the second half of the season. I think Colwill, um, Tosin, and Chaloba, they have been absolutely brilliant. Especially Tosin and Colwill, they have been fantastic form, and Colwill scores the winner tonight. So Chelsea deservingly will make it to the Champions League as it stands. As it stands, Newcastle are also going in. Fantastic last day. There, I expected more goals from all the games right now, but I think it's really really tight at the top. I think everyone knows what they're doing. Okay, there's a massive game. Okay, Hudson Odoi. Hudson Odoi is back fit to play this game. I think he was a doubt for this game. Okay, we have an injury to Palmer. We have an injury to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer is one of our favorite players, guys. He's injured now. Will this be a game changer, guys? Will this be an absolute game changer for Newcastle? Let's see. Let's see what happens. Palmer is limping, but I think he's fine. Palmer is fine. 26 minutes to go, guys. 26 minutes to go. Um, massive games here. I think we'll see who goes to the Champions League. Okay, counterattack. Counterattack. Okay. What a what a waste of a counterattack there. Absolute waste. Madueke was completely in a free space to run from the left. He chose to he chose to just come inside. And we have a goal on the Newcastle Everton game. And Everton has scored. Everton has scored. This is massive. Oh shit. Everton has scored. And a fantastic header. Fantastic header there by Alcaraz. Now Alcaraz has scored. So Newcastle are 1-0 down. This is massive. I knew this was going to be a difficult game. I knew this is going to be a difficult game. And now Newcastle are 1-0 down, guys. Everton 1, Newcastle 0. Alcaraz with the goal. Mikolenko with the assist. What an absolute game changer in the Premier League table right now. And Newcastle is losing right now, and they have dropped to 6th place. Newcastle have dropped to 6th place. This is the beauty of the last day of the Premier League. Newcastle have dropped to the 6th place. Swam Geordies in the mud. Absolutely, they're in the mud. Imagining conceding to a tennis player. Oh man, Swam, this has absolutely turned upside down. Now Nottingham are also right now motivated. Now, if Nottingham wins, they will be equal with Newcastle United. Not wins, at least draws this game. They'll be equal to Newcastle, but Newcastle has a higher goal difference, which might take them to the Europa League spot. Nottingham Forest, right now, as we speak, might not make it to the Europa League spot. Okay, is there a red card in the Liverpool game? Is this a red card for at the Liverpool game? And Ryan Gravenberch, my first time supporting my opposition in Merseyside. Moyes, you beautiful man. Moyes has done an absolute fantastic job. And this is where Amorim is getting the criticism that if Moyes can come and change it, why he could not. So let this Newcastle get the hell down. No, they're not going to go down, man. I think they're still there. One goal might just change everything there. If Newcastle goes and draws this game, right, they will potentially uh, still make it because Aston Villa aren't scoring yet. I hate these guys for the haram ball in Carabao Cup. No, they deserve the win, man. They were absolutely fantastic in those games. So, breaking news: Everton has scored. Everton has scored. Alcaraz has scored. It's 1-0 to Everton. Fantastic header. Newcastle fans would be in absolute. They'll be tense, man. They'll be absolutely tense. There's a lot of financial implications at stake. Chelsea leading 1-0 at Newcastle. Aston Villa 0. Man United 0. Fulham 0. Man City 0. Man City looks absolutely safe to say that even if this game goes for a draw, I think they've secured their place. This is massive news. Now, with this Everton goal, Aston Villa has gone up to 5th place. Aston Villa has gone up to 5th place. We'll see if United can make it. United can turn this around for Newcastle. People expecting United to help other clubs is not the situation I would like you guys to put in. And there's a red card today for Mr. Ryan Gravenberch, who had won the Premier League Young Player of the Season. So Liverpool are absolutely nailed to lose the last game of the season. So it's going to be something. It's going to be very interesting to see how Liverpool does. Um, take some more comments. Deserve 30 मिनट तक कॉर्नर फ्लैग पे खड़े हो के खेल रहे थे. Absolutely. Liverpool has dropped form uh, big time. I think that's where they saw that they needed to be urgent in the transfer window. But what a transfer window, man, for you guys. This is just fantastic. And United can't even beat 10 men Aston Villa, man. I know what Aston Villa is doing. They want to get a draw to at least secure a Europa League place. But right now, as we speak, the draw is helping them. So United might just kick Newcastle out of Europe once again because they can't even score against a 10-man squad. लीग जीत गए हैं, क्या ही फर्क पड़ रहा है? 5 रेड खा लो भाई. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously, there's a thing for the fans to win their final game at home for the celebrations, but I think deservingly you guys have done really, really well this season. Ryan Gravenberch had won the Young Player of the Season, but has got a red card against Palace. We're gonna check the Newcastle game as well. Massive, massive. Okay, penalty for City. So City has got a penalty. Massive update. Gundogan has won a penalty. So what it means? What does it mean for Man City? It means that if City score, they're absolutely nailed on to finish third. I think nothing can stop them right now. Everton is playing fantastic football. Counter attack by Everton. Harrison with a disappointing ball. Harrison with a disappointing ball. Right now, as we speak, Villa is going to be in the Champions League here. Tonali, they're trying hard to win a penalty at this point, man. They're really, really trying hard. Jota sucks. Kya ganda khelta hai. Absolutely. Diogo Jota, I have been saying this. Like, I have a stat. I think I presented this a long back. Diogo Jota, I think he has missed close to 150 days in injuries. Not 150, 90 days with injury, right? That's massive. You cannot trust a player with injury record, man. No matter how good he is, right? No matter how good he has been. Jared Branthwaite has been fantastic this season again, coming back to form at the right time. He and Mikolenko, they have saved Everton season one once again, at least to play Premier League in the newest stadium, right? Newcastle should have been 2-0 down, but Livermore handball was not given. Yes, it was not, but I think that was not a deliberate handball. I think he didn't knew that it's going to come. Okay, City has scored 2-0. 2-0. Thanks for the live update. Okay, great chance. Yes. Man City has scored. It's 2-0. It's 2-0, guys. Man City have scored. I'm going to update the score line. I'm showing them in the banner. I will soon have something integrated into my live stream to show the scores. Fulham 0, Man City 2. It's absolutely nailed right now that uh, City going to play Champions League, finishing third. Okay, great chance. What a chance. What a chance. Alexander Isak has missed a fantastic opportunity there. It's 0-0 here. It's 1-0 to Chelsea. But the massive news is Newcastle dropping from the Champions League places, and Aston Villa, 10 men Aston Villa, 0-0 at Man United are going to the Champions League. Fantastic live last day. He's the Luke Shaw of attackers. No one can match Luke Shaw in terms of injury, but I think we should have sold him way back when he was okay. So gonna see the City goal. Okay, Gundogan win the penalty. Fantastic penalty win. I think he made a fantastic turn. Great turn there. And that was a nailed on penalty. 100%. And Haaland has scored. It's 2-0 to City. Man City 2-0 ahead. And I've secured the Champions League place for sure. And congratulations to Man City. I would say 2-0. I think the most that's going to happen is a draw. But right now, as we speak, Man City are just 1 point behind. 1 point behind Arsenal at third place. So it was Arsenal have secured their second spot with a win last week. Okay. Everton absolutely playing hard ball here. And look at where Everton. Now, Everton were languishing in 17th, right? Now they are 48 points, just 6 points behind Fulham at 12th. Look at the work David Moyes has done. I think he understands the ethos of the club and has done a fantastic job. Fantastic job, Everton. So we have a Jordan Pickford masterclass along with fantastic defensive job there by Everton. I think they're ruining now. Dwight McNeil is going to come on. Oh, this been a very, very fantastic day. What we are seeing right now is I'm going to update again everyone who's watching the stream, right? Aston Villa are going to the Champions League, and Man United again cannot score at Old Trafford. Is it surprising? No. Is it disappointing? Absolutely yes. It's I can't even imagine Man United not scoring at Old Trafford. The days, I mean, not talking about Sir Alex Ferguson days, even under ETH. But I think United has scored. United have scored. United have scored. Man United have scored. Man United have scored. Amad Diallo with the goal, and now things have changed. Things have turned upside down. Right now, Newcastle are going into the Champions League because Aston Villa is losing right now. Amad Diallo with the goal. Amad Diallo has scored. So United has done the unthinkable. They have scored at Old Trafford. Amad Diallo with the goal. It's 1-0. It's 1-0 to Man United, and this is a massive, massive no. Yeah, we have robbed Villa. Absolutely. Old Trafford isn't even a home ground anymore. Let's look at the goal. Okay, their goalkeeper, okay, made a big shout. Okay, Harry Maguire with the header. Okay, Bandir. Okay, that goal was chalked off. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, that was a controversial goal. That was a controversial decision. That was a controversial decision, guy, my friends. But I think it's fair enough. I think that was a foul. So okay, so that's a great ball. Okay, Mainu, Bruno with the ball. Ahmad. Oh, what a goal! What a ball by Bruno Fernandes, and what a goal by Ahmad Diallo. Fantastic goal. Absolutely fantastic. What a ball, man. Top tier quality ball. Absolutely top tier. Top tier goal. I think we have robbed Villa. We have robbed Villa. So the new scoreline, guys, Man United 1, Aston Villa 0. Right now, watching the Newcastle game. We'll see what's going to happen at the Newcastle game. Right now, the Premier League table as it stands is Newcastle now. Newcastle are going into the Champions League courtesy Amad Diallo's goal. This is what we love about the Premier League's last day, the final day. The race is absolutely heating up. Jared Branthwaite and uh, Mikolenko have done a fantastic job tonight for Everton. Jordan Pickford having a fantastic game. Tonali, okay, Livramento. That was a disappointing touch by Livramento. Absolutely disappointing touch by Livramento. Let me check something on my end. Okay. Showing this, not the final scores, but the current scores right now is City leading 2-0 against Fulham. They have secured the Champions League place. Man United 1, Aston Villa 0. Um, Aston Villa 10 men down. I don't think so. They're going to make it right now. I think it's done for them. Nottingham Forest 0, Chelsea 1, Newcastle 0, Everton 1. Massive, massive goals, massive turnarounds. I think it's turning around for Newcastle. Now Newcastle, if they get a goal right now, if Newcastle get a goal, they will be on 67 points. Aston Villa right now will be devastated. They don't even have the goal difference to match Newcastle. So as it stands, it's gonna stay exactly as the way it was at the start of the day. Isaac playing on the left right now. Quality ball. Okay. Fabian Share with the strike. Fabian Share. Oh, that would have been an insane goal. Oh, that was a good chance. Classic Fabian Share strike, but it was missed. He always produces those moments of fantastic. That was a massive strike. Oh, that was decent. That was close. That was really, really close there by Fabian Share. He does produce those moments. Absolutely, he does. Oh, what a day. Anything can happen. 10 minutes plus added time to go. It's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. Thanks for everyone who joined the stream today. And I know right now we have only 3 people watching, but at one time there were at least 10 to 15 people watching. And thanks for everyone who joined in. I think everyone will join right at the end when the games get over. Okay. Is this a foul? Yes, it's a foul. It's going to be a card. It's going to be a card. It's going to be a card. Mikolenko gets a card. Mikolenko yellow. I think it's a goal at Anfield as well. Liverpool have equalized. Salah has scored after so many weeks. Mohamed Salah has scored, guys. Massive, massive goal there. Liverpool at least can, if they can make a comeback with 10 men and with Trent on, will Trent produce a fantastic performance as he bids goodbye to Liverpool? Last game, trophy celebration season. Let's see what happens. Salah has scored, Gakpo with the assist. Now, Newcastle have a free kick at this moment. Newcastle, Everton setting up their wall. Who's going to take the free kick? I think it's going to be Guimaraes, right? No, it's Trippier. Kevin Trippier is going to take the free kick. Kevin Trippier is going to take the free kick. Newcastle fans absolutely nervous if they score this goal. Trippier, oh, it was close. It was close, guys. It was very, very close. Kevin Trippier almost equalizing for Newcastle United. Almost equalizing for Newcastle United. We have robbed Villa. Yes, I'm going to take some comments that were done before. Yes, absolutely. Newcastle should have been 2 now. No, that was not a handball. That was not a handball. Gundogan finishing the season on a high. I'm going to show the score lines again. There's another goal at Liverpool. There's another goal at Liverpool. Mo Salah. It's 2-1. It's 2-1. It's 2-1 for Liverpool. Mo Salah's equalizing, and now Mo Salah might even just might have scored the winner as well. This is insane. This is absolutely fantastic. Liverpool on the last day. Liverpool on the last day. Now Arsenal has scored two as well. West Ham has scored three. Mo Salah is the goat. Absolute goat. Absolute goat. If if Inter does not win if Inter wins the Champions League, I think the Ballon d'Or should go to Mo Salah. I mean, absolutely immense season. Absolutely immense season. And Newcastle are down 1-0 to Everton. Take some comments there. Mo Salah is absolutely great. Fantastic. I mean, what a season. I mean, one of the best players ever to play for Liverpool. Hands down. With Shido with the great pass. Okay, now it's switched. The match day live has switched to United game because I think it's important to watch Aston Villa. Okay, Ahmad. Is it a pen? Best Premier League individual season of all time. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely fantastic. No, it's 1-1 at Liverpool. I'm sorry, guys. It's a penalty. It's a penalty for Man United. It's a pen. Ahmad Diallo has won a pen. That was a penalty. 100%. Let's look at it again. It's inside the box. Yeah, he tumbled. He tumbled Ahmad Diallo. So it's a penalty for Man United. It's a penalty for Man United. Villa is done. Villa is done. I cannot say the word in the stream, but Villa is done. I think I don't know what Emery is clapping for. It's a completely foul. It's a foul. So Aston Villa. So as it stands, Newcastle, even if they're losing 1-0, are safe unless Nottingham Forest does a comeback of for the ages. Let's look at the penalty right now. Ahmad Diallo to take the penalty. Ahmad Diallo. Who's going to take the penalty right now? I think it's pretty much nailed on that it's going to be Bruno. Johnny Evans playing the last game for Man United. What a legend. What a player he has been. Absolute legend. Okay, Bruno is giving the penalty to Eriksen. Absolute class. I think Eriksen's last game for Man United. Oh, I think he's going to score. I think he has the quality to score any goal. Christian Eriksen, what a player he has been. For United, he did what he could to the best of his abilities, considering he had a massive heart attack in one of the games in the Euros for Denmark. Christian Eriksen to take the penalty. Christian Eriksen playing the last game for Man United. It's raining at Old Trafford. Christian Eriksen on the spot. Christian Eriksen scores in his last game, potentially, for Man United. It's 2-0. It's 2-0 to Man United. It's 2-0 to Man United, and the red card changed everything. The red card has changed everything. And Aston Villa, as we speak, are missing out on the Champions League places. Now, the most interesting part right now will be if Nottingham Forest, goes on to equalize, then Nottingham Forest might just secure the Europa League spot. So things are heating up here. Man United 2, Aston Villa 0. Aston Villa are out. Aston Villa are out of the Champions League race. It's done for them. Will they make it to the Europa League? Only time will tell. It's going to be absolutely insane. Next बॉल ने पहले ही prediction किया था United 3-0. Hopefully it happens, man. I think that's what's going to happen. I think we might go for another goal. But a decent outing. I think United were the better team in this game. Barring, like, even if the red card, even if there were 11 men on the pitch, I think Aston Villa completely looked out of sorts. Yes, the red card changed everything. Okay, Dorgu, that's a pen. It's another pen. Is it another pen? No. Is it another pen? Is it another pen? No, it is not. It is not. It is not. It is not. So Wolves and Brentford are 1-1. Liverpool 1, Crystal Palace 1. Newcastle losing to Everton. Things might change quickly. just one goal. It's so tight for the 5th, 6th, and 7th spot right now. Kevin De Bruyne coming on for the last time in the Premier League. What an absolute legend. What an absolute legend. What a player. One of the best we have seen in world football. He's going to Napoli next season. I think Syria is going to be he's going to take the Syria down along with the likes of McTominay. So imagine for Manchester United and City fans, Kevin De Bruyne would be assisting Scott McTominay week in, week out. Okay? Oh, what a good save. Good block there. Oh, what a chance. What a chance there for Barkley. And it's still drew with 10 men. Yep. Liverpool, fair enough. Fair enough, Liverpool. Fantastic comeback, I think. Salah did the goal. It was a great. So showing the score lines again, it's City 2, Fulham nil, Aston Villa 2-0 down to Man United. Chelsea 1, Forest nil, Newcastle nil, Everton 1. Take some chats. Yep. I think your prediction is coming right, man. Your prediction is absolutely coming right. We need another goal. I mean, let's just absolutely put the final nail on the coffin. I think let's end the season with the high that we can get. 2-0. We finally scored 2 goals at Old Trafford. Will they keep a clean sheet though? That's what it's going to be interesting to see. Okay. I think United absolutely going for the 3rd goal right now. Barkley. Emery is absolutely livid. He has 8 minutes to go. He has 8 minutes to salvage something. West Ham is leading Ipswich by 3-1. And Brighton have scored 4 goals. Okay, great chance. Great save, Bayandir. What the hell is... Oh, Bayandir with another save. What the hell is United doing? They're absolutely asleep. Absolutely asleep. Hinchelwood has scored 2 goals today. Massive performance by Hinchelwood. Ipswich, Jared Bowen has scored and assisted as well. So he's had a decent season after the first stint when he was injured. Hinchelwood with 2 goals. Yes, sir. Hinchelwood with 2 goals, massive goals. I think he's an impressive player. I think one player that is that has impressed a lot. I'm gonna check my FPL right now or what's going on. Has FPL crashed? FPL has crashed, man. I'm not able to see any scores right now. FPL has crashed. Is it the case? Is it happening the same for you guys as well? I think FPL site has absolutely crashed. But I missed the deadline anyways. A must celebration देखूंगा. Absolutely, Liverpool deserve it. What a season. Hinchelwood 2 goals. Yes. Now Nottingham Forest has just one. Has like hardly 6 minutes to score 1 goal to secure Europa League. Now this is important, right? This is where it's gonna get interesting. If Nottingham scores, they are going to the Europa League. So it's absolutely vital for Nottingham. Now Elanga is going to take the corner. Elanga going to take the corner. Okay. Hudson-Odoi. Chelsea have been defending fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Fantasy site is down, guys. Fantasy site is down. I can't even see my fantasy league points. Okay. Sells is playing as a central defensive midfielder at this point. It's that insane. Sells is completely out. They're going all out. Wood! Oh, what a chance! He should have taken it first time. He should have taken it first time. 5 minutes. Come on, you Blues. Absolutely. What a chance. What a chance. He should have taken it first time. But even if he controlled it, that was a great chance. Chris Wood, what a miss. What an absolute miss. This miss could potentially mean no Europe for Nottingham Forest. Keep me honest, Swam. I think if Forest loses, it's they yeah, draw works too, of course. But draw for Nottingham Forest definitely takes them to Europa League. But if they lose, I think they're out of any European football because might just Aston Villa and Palace are going to be the two Europa League teams going forward, right? That's what's going to happen, right? Let me know in the comments. Oh, what a day! What a day it has been. Conference League, yeah, Conference League. I mean, they play Europe, but I think they needed much more. Which means that Brighton and Brentford lose out. And Trent, last game, tears in his eyes. I think it's time, Liverpool guys. I mean, it's time, Liverpool fans. Just give him the goodbye he deserves, man. Enough hate. Enough hate. Enough hate. Enough hate to Trent. He deserves this. He needs a move on. He's taken a decision. He's going to a fantastic club. Back your boy. Back your guy. Trent is crying right now. Klopp is here at Anfield. Trophy celebration soon. Sanchez keeps the ball as we speak. Man City have won. It's 2-0, and Man City have qualified to the Champions League. I think it's almost done. I think it's still not full time. I think there's still the match is going on. But yeah, it's full time. It's full time, guys. Man City have qualified for the Champions League, deservingly so. I think the drop in form they have done really, really well to come up, go on a streak. And this is what they're capable of. If their players are back in form, City has the capability to go on this run and secure any spot they want to. You always back City in such games. Absolutely. You have to. And Gundogan, is it the last game for Gundogan this season? I think so. So score lines here. Man City nil, Man City 2, Fulham nil, Man United 2, Aston Villa nil, Nottingham Forest nil, Chelsea 1, Newcastle nil, Everton 1. Newcastle nil, Everton 1. It's full time at St. James's Park. Now it's all down to Forest. If Nottingham Forest does something, or a great chance. Oh, fantastic defending. Insane. Chelsea has been defending fantastic. Aston Villa fans will be looking absolutely closely here. Will, will Nottingham Forest equalize? If Nottingham Forest equalize, guys, Nottingham Forest will go to the Europa League and Aston Villa will drop into the Conference League. Things are getting interesting. Just 1 minute to go. Just 1 minute left. But I think it's too late now. I think it's too late for both teams. It's too late for Nottingham Forest, but at least Nottingham Forest at least can play the Conference League. They have a decent enough squad to do really, really well in the Conference League. Champions League, baby. Absolutely, City deserves it. The season you guys had, definitely, it's a silver lining. You always back City in such games. Absolutely, sure. You absolutely back City in such games. Thanks for everyone who has joined for the watch along. I think I'm gonna end the stream soon after the game is done. Okay. It's full time. It's full time at Forest Stadium. Nottingham Forest has dropped into the Conference League. And Aston Villa, even after losing 2-0, have secured have secured a Europa League place. And Newcastle United, even after losing at home, have qualified for the Champions League. I think they deserve it considering the season they had. Absolutely deserve it. Brilliant, brilliant season. Uh, what can I say? Uh, they have been very consistent in this whole campaign, scored tons of goals, and Newcastle are into the Champions League. Putting the score lines again: Fulham nil, Man City 2, Man United 2, Aston Villa nil. Nottingham Forest nil, Chelsea 1, and Chelsea have secured the Champions League. It'll be fantastic to watch Cole Palmer in Champions League. I think this is something fantastic. I love Cole Palmer as a player. Newcastle nil, Everton 1. Fantastic performance. And Chris would be thinking what could have been. And Newcastle have secured the Champions League. Aston Villa have secured the Europa League spot. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining in this mega watch along. It's been a fantastic day, fantastic, and thanks to all the people who joined the stream. Um, it's been a pleasure. Pratik बोल रहे जीत गए बोला था. Yes, yes, yes. We ruined Aston Villa's day. Was this Bruno Fernandes's last game for Man United at Old Trafford? Only time will tell. Only time is going to tell. But this is a good way to go out of the season. We have secured the 16th place as we speak. We have secured the 16th place. Thanks for everyone who has joined the stream tonight. We are on 15th. So Man United potentially were on 17th, now have secured 15th place. It's not bad, guys. It's not bad. बॉडी लैंग्वेज से लग नहीं रहा था. 15th 15th place. 15th 15th place. 15th place. Season ends 15th place. Let's go. He's gonna stay. Gundogan is gonna stay. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Or are you talking about Bruno? The only player I admire in Man United. Yes, absolutely. He's the one player that we have failed. But having said that, Bruno has won trophies at United. Not the major silverware, but at least FA Cup is a major silverware. We have won Carabao Cup. We have won the uh, the FA Cup with him as well. Yes, Bruno. Hoyland ka career over, I guess. Yeah, absolutely. He's done, man. He's absolutely done. Newcastle qualify for the Champions League once again. Just a reminder, guys, to everyone who's watching. Right? By the way, we are 12 subscribers only away from reaching 100. Thanks so much. We just started a channel last week and 88 organic subscribers. I'm absolutely pleased. I'm loving what's happening, but it's a long, long way to go. Please do join the Discord server. Please share my channel with your friends. Whoever's watching, ask them to join the server. Ask them to subscribe the channel. Okay, let's go show the score lines. Fulham nil, Man City 2, Man United 2, Aston Villa nil, Nottingham Forest nil, Chelsea 1, Newcastle nil, Everton 1. Everton, fantastic win, fantastic job by David Moyes. Even if Newcastle lost, they are qualifying in the Champions League. Chinese league will be calling Hoyland. Absolutely. No, that's fair. That's fair. But jokes apart, I think what Hoyland needs is a loan move to Serie A. Go get the confidence back. If he's back, if United want to keep him, keep him. If not, sell him. At least he will go for a decent number if he has a decent enough season. But this is it, guys. The Premier League mega watch along, the final day. Just to remind everyone, United have won 2-0 against Aston Villa, secured the 15th place, not finishing 16 and 17. Spurs, Europa League champions, have finished 17th. Man City have secured the third spot deservingly, and Chelsea, again deservingly, have secured the Champions League spot. Aston Villa dropping down to Europa League, Nottingham Forest dropping down to the Conference League, and Newcastle United, even if they lost, have secured the Champions League. Fair enough. Fantastic. Thanks everyone for joining the stream. It's been a pleasure. Do join in for the next stream. I think there's a lot of collabs coming on. I'm dropping in a nice Matthias Cunha video soon. I think it's gonna be revealed soon. So I have done a really good video. Keep a watch on that. And if you haven't checked out my recent Ruben Amorim's video, do go and watch it. It's about the financial implications of Man United losing the Europa League, and it applies to most of the clubs playing in the Premier League and fighting for the Champions League spot. Fair play to Liverpool. 10 men down, 1-1, and they have won. Obviously they have won the Premier League, but they're gonna lift the trophy at Anfield. Massive scenes. It's gonna be a night of celebration at Anfield. This is goodbye to this. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for joining the stream. The Premier League season is ended. Thank you, everyone.